hop in. Well, either way, I'll hop into the hideout.
Oh, there's just gonna be all kinds of doubled audio right now, I bet.
Open up the pen.
Hang on. This is not gonna go well.
And also, no need to stream it if you do not want to.
Okay, that's me. I'm here. That's me. I heard Shoehorse. So I'm gonna assume we've got audio of some sort. It's probably quiet. I hate streaming stuff off of emulator. It's just always such a blow up, especially if it's a Discord call involved too, because trying to balance all that sucks, but it's fine. Okay. So this is, I'm doing pigs for, A, to help Shoehorse out with his event of 100 pigs, but B, to do my satisfying grind. I'm setting a goal of 10 pigs. And I just hope that it doesn't take like 5 hours. I just hope. I'm never lucky in pigs races when it counts. Maybe today's the day. So that I'm gonna go join the Discord call, and then we'll do friendathon later. I don't know exactly what yet. Like Mario 16 star on the table, F-Zero X on the table, maybe TCG. I don't know. We'll see. But first, we gotta earn our money by farming pigs. Hello, Shoehorse.
Welcome to pigs.
I'm so excited.
Yeah? Doing 5 and then 5 more?
5 and then 5 more. We're doing 10 for the satisfying grind, and
yeah,
using the 5 splits that I had from whatever race, from whatever Discord Wars.
Nice.
And then just adding 5 more.
Nice. Yeah, 10 seems like a good, healthy, satisfying grind.
I think so. Especially because I just seem to have bad luck with these, so it could still be a while. You might have gotten all of the good luck out of the way in your first, like, 8 or whatever.
Yeah, it's very possible. I have to imagine that anytime someone does 100, they're going to have a stretch of, like, 10 of them that they get within 30 minutes or something.
Yeah. You get hot for a little bit, just statistically, right? Just because you're doing so much.
And then you just get those fallow streaks where you're like, oh, there are no pigs in this game.
Where you just contemplate existence.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
And then what are you doing for your mini-friendathon?
It's still kind of up in the air. I think I was thinking about 16 star as one of the things.
Yep.
And then the F-Zero X goal from the original friendathon was pretty quick and easy, so I might tack that in there. And up in the air for the third one. TCG, just doing like a run of TCG is always fun. I think it kind of depends on how long this takes, to be honest with you. Of like how much I want to do.
How are you already red?
I got a pig on my first pig in one of these races, and then like didn't again forever.
Amazing.
I think that was the last Discord Wars, actually. I started off immediately happy, and then like it took like an hour.
Yeah, 13 minutes. Wow, yeah. Oh, okay. And then you also had another pigs 3 and 4 were more or less consecutive.
Yeah, once I was 30 minutes in.
So the F-Zero X goal was like all cups or something?
I think it was just Jack Cup actually. So
Uh-huh.
it was like very quick.
Yeah, that's manageable.
The original Friendathon was like a nice mix of some very short goals like that, and then some longer ones to kind of balance it out. It was a nice list.
Now, you do not have to split for my pigs if you do not want to. If you're getting 10 of your own, I will absolutely be splitting for your pigs.
Yeah, for sure. I'm also doing this with the intention of giving my pigs to you. Assuming I get any.
You, of course, it'll happen. Oh, I only got 2 on that reset.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah. I went 1-1-2 for my last 3 resets.
Man, that's a bad stretch.
Just means I'm due, right?
Yeah, exactly. The gambler's fallacy doesn't apply when it's me, right?
No. Not at all. Look, if only everyone was capable of doing things for an infinite amount of time, then we wouldn't have to worry about the gambler's fallacy.
It's true.
Right? In the long run.
You would eventually just be due.
Exactly. I do like the luck is a skill. Good.
It's very good.
Advanced force action. So now that we're at the quarterfinals, who are your picks for college football playoffs?
That's a good question. I think. Oh, we're already messing up the pen. I think Notre Dame has a really solid chance of beating Georgia, and I think Ohio State plays Oregon again. That'll be a really good game. I think either one of those teams could win. And then the other two, I would imagine would probably just go chalk with the top seeds winning. Because the other two teams that got byes were Arizona State and Boise State.
Yeah.
And at least in the first round of the playoff, the top seeds just cruised. So I would not be surprised to see that continue.
There's a pig.
Nice.
Yeah, yesterday's games / Friday's game were all very much games of like, well, I guess NCAA is making more money by having way more games, but I don't think 4 of these teams needed to be here.
Yeah, well, there were definitely always blowouts, even in the 4-team playoff. Like, you were just guaranteed to get some. I think at some level, yeah, the 11th and 12th ranked teams like just aren't going to be able to compete with the 5th ranked team or whatever. But, there's always a chance for some upset. And I think if you get like even one upset, like it makes it worth it.
Yeah. Well, and that is the whole long run versus short run thing of like upsets happen. Just takes a team being good one day.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, are we ever gonna see like an 11 seed win the whole thing? No, probably not. But like, yeah, they could get one here or there.
Yeah. Well, and it's very different from March Madness, where in college basketball, let's just say in basketball, right? Because the strategy has become this very high variance strategy of just shoot threes. You're gonna have a game where your team just shoots 20%.
Yeah, you just miss everything, and the other team gets them all.
Right. Whereas in football, there's no like single high variance strategy that people use. It's typically like, oh, you've got a good running back? Well, I guess you're just going to get like 8 yards per carry.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point.
The guy who ended up winning the Heisman plays for Notre Dame? Question mark.
Colorado.
Oh, Colorado. Right. I remember seeing he was buff. Okay. So I'll be really curious to see what goes on in the Boise State game. To see if, like, in,
Genty, I think.
Genty, in Genty's sort of first huge national broadcast, like, major exposure situation. And I imagine that he's played in other televised games and all that, but, this will be a big game.
For sure, yeah, different environment, for sure.
And if he, like, puts up 250 and 3 touchdowns, the folks are just like, oh, maybe? Maybe the pick was wrong.
Oh, yeah. I think he really well could, because, I mean, like, everyone in the stadium knows that he's just gonna be fed the ball, right? But, like, everyone's known that all season, and it hasn't seemed to make a difference.
Right.
So.
And I can't imagine that they're gonna, like, cut him down after, 3 quarters or something.
Yeah, right. Not gonna pull him out unless it's just a blowout, right?
Right, unless he's already put up 250 and 3 touchdowns or something.
Exactly. But I think they're matched up against Penn State.
Yeah.
And Penn State's defense is really, really good. So it will not be easy, I think. That's Penn State's the defense is definitely the strength of that team, so it'll be fun to see.
Also just is nice looking at the bracket and not seeing 8 SEC teams.
Absolutely.
Like, I know that's, it's not possible for that to happen because all the conference winners get a spot and whatever, but, like, it could have been.
It could have been. It could have been. It's 5 conference champions, so it could have been the SEC champion plus 7 more at-large teams.
Yeah. That's true.
But no, seeing the variety is nice, and I don't personally like Ohio State that much, but it was also nice that Ohio State beat an SEC team last night just to kind of quell that narrative a little bit.
Yeah.
That they're the only conference that matters.
And I know I don't personally think of, when I think of, like, football powerhouses, I don't think of Arizona State.
You would be correct in thinking that.
And it's especially weird where they're in the Big 12 now, right? When they used to be the
Pac-12
whatever, I think.
/10 / whatever before that, 8 maybe.
I know Boise State is not in that, but still, I'm looking. I'm like, okay, Arizona, Oregon, uh, and Boise State. It's a lot of West Coast representation.
It really is. It really is. And yeah, especially with Oregon and Arizona State being newcomers, it's like they they went in to infiltrate those other conferences.
Right, that's been a fun narrative as well of the Pac-10. Like, you'd imagine if the Pac-10 or 12 is folding and just going away, then they're doing that because they're not as competitive as other conferences and so on and so forth. I would expect the teams to just be worse.
Yeah, and historically they really kind of have been, at least like when it came to the big stage like that for playoff teams or whatever. But this year has been very different, which has been cool.
I'm curious how many pigs I have personally missed.
What do you mean?
Where I just haven't been paying attention when I hit one.
Oh, you think you're like at 100 already?
Not quite. but there's definitely ones where I'm not looking at the screen.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I hit a pig. I also definitely did not give credit for your pig yet. I'm gonna do that.
How are you managing that layout? Like, are all the checks there but just hidden and you're like unhiding them? Or are you adding them every time? Okay.
That is exactly what I'm doing.
Smart, that's smart.
Yo, Giga, 100 pigs. Yes. Yes.
It's gotta be 10.
You are absolutely welcome to and encouraged to join. I don't think I can count any pigs that you get. Unless, are you doing the bingo adventure? I don't think I've seen you doing the bingo. But you can still collect pigs. Yeah, the original plan was to just basically have all the pigs hidden and add a pig each time. And then I was like, well, there's no way that like I'm gonna be able to keep track, or no one's gonna be able to look at that and see.
And no, yeah, sure.
On the bingo. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to count your pigs then, but you can still get some pigs if you want to. What's a Sunday without getting pigs? So the craziest part about the layout is that I just made the first pig some arbitrary size, and then I happened to be able to like perfectly fit however many of them going across. I didn't need to resize them at all.
Didn't resize it at all? Dang.
And then I was like, all right, well, now I gotta drag it vertically. Let's see what happens. And I didn't need to resize it all.
And it just fit the whole way?
It just fit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Meant to be.
Yeah. Meal bacon. That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Okay, now I just heard this recently, probably in some cooking YouTube video. So, key meal bacon. Okay, in the States, right? We've got bacon, which comes from the belly.
Yes.
And then we would have Canadian bacon, which more comes from the back. And I believe that in Canada, they would just call Canadian bacon pea meal bacon, and the other bacon would be like streaky bacon. Well, the streaky bacon might just be more of a British thing, or maybe bacon is Canadian bacon and pea meal bacon is the belly streaky bacon. Basically, this is me saying I don't remember which one pea meal bacon is. You call streaky bacon just bacon, and pea meal is Canadian bacon. This is why I was confused about the difference between ham and pork.
An old classic.
Cured in a certain kind of way. Okay. Like specific herbs and spices, or smoked versus not, or a certain type of salt, which I suppose is a spice, but
Feels weird to call it that, though.
it does, but it's totally a spice. Well, it's different from other spices, though. A wet cured, silver, unsmoked back bacon made from trimmed lean boneless pork loin. Oh, golden cornmeal. Okay, that's neat. Yeah, so my understanding of herbs and spices is that herbs specifically come from the leaves of whatever plant, and spices come from not the leaves, usually seeds, but in the case of cinnamon, it's from bark, whereas salt is a rock. Just, it's not from a plant at all. You wouldn't normally call it a spice, or it doesn't seem to fit into the spice category.
I think, yeah, I guess it's just its own thing. It's like I wouldn't really call it like a mineral or something either.
Right.
Oh, there's
Even
number
though
two.
it really, really is. Yo, nice. Pig 2.
Big two.
Back bacon, yeah, that makes sense. turkey meal sounds good. To be fair, bacon sounds good.
It's hard to go wrong, really.
The door again. Keep forgetting.
Alright, last pig of the first reset. And it's a flower.
You are certainly faster than me when it comes to just doing the thing.
Well, you've also been
Did
going
you-
for longer.
Well, just in terms of you did, it's going to be around 23 minutes for your reset.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was taking me 23 and a half minutes. It's basically the same.
Big squad assemble. Good morning.
Yo, Yimmo, what's up?
Yes.
Come on in.
Good. Here to get the lottery.
Welcome, yes. I'm 20 pigs deep. No, I'm 21 pigs deep. Pop-Tart's 2 pigs. So collectively, we're 23 pigs in.
Got a good breakfast going.
Hopefully,
Lots of
plenty
bacon.
of pig products.
It's making random splits. I'm
Yeah,
putting
the-
30 splits. 30 pigs, maybe max.
Oh, aggressive.
I actually couldn't figure out how to add images to the splits. Well, no, that's a lie. I could. But the image was the wrong format. Never mind. This is a bad story. All of this is to say, I don't have pictures.
Were you gonna put 100 pictures? Was that the plan?
Yeah, well, the file that I was using, like the layout, was just the 5 split file that someone had posted for one of the Discord wars, and it
Uh-huh.
has pictures of the first 5 splits.
Uh,
But then I just couldn't get them in the rest.
a little treat for early stream viewers.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 3.
Yo.
Gold split for a gold pig.
Started strong with a 5 streak of black pinks.
Nice, nice. Channeling the wrong kind of luck. Very good.
There's only wrong kind of luck in this one.
True.
Rio, I will do the. Oh, there's a pig.
Yo,
Nice.
peak hours.
I will do the deactivate, reactivate the capture when I reset in a moment. I kind of figured with the amount I was resetting the console, I would be getting some delay.
2 pigs in the pen.
Holy,
Wow.
the bacon god.
But once again, pigs 3 and 4 basically being back to back.
It's true. Something about those 2 in particular. Alright, 11 minutes to get a 5 pig PB. Can we do it?
What's up with that? Get like the 5th one and then 6th and 7th and you just get a fat PB. back-to-back PBs.
And from then on, it's all PBs because I've never gotten more than 5.
Alright, where is this? Alright, Rio, that should take care of the delay. Let me know if it's still bad. I think I only got 2 pigs that reset. Which is fine, that's like a 22%er. I don't have a pig save handy.
I can probably hook you up, Rio. Give me just a minute.
Trying to add you on like the Twitch ad system on the title, and I get this guy called Shoehorse Moo Moo.
What?
All caps.
Fake Shoehorse.
With an anime titty picture. We found your alt. You love anime.
Exposed. It's not Mario, it's Paper Mario.
Holy, there's a lot. Shoehorse 22, Shoehorse 2, Shoehorse 958,
Really?
Shoehorse 104.
Why?
Exposing the whole botnet over here.
Why do those people exist? Or sorry, why do those accounts exist? Probably the better question. Yeah, an afternoon shift would be great. Suppose I still have to stream for 9 more hours, so even if we finish the pigs quickly, I'll still be doing other stuff.
Oh, this is your 12-hour day as well?
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's a good call to line it up.
Hope you're done with pigs for 12 hours. That's the goal.
Yes, that would... I was reasoning that it would take between 13 and 14 hours on average for one person to do it.
Surely you're just gonna pitch in their one pig today.
Exactly.
Everybody in Twitch chat gets 1 pig right now.
It's true though. Well, no, it's very not true. But
We need more viewers. Hang on.
yeah. I need one of those bots to pop in right now. Give me the offer.
Cheap
The
viewers.
bots showing
man.
up. Kick viewers.
I'm recruiting the cheap viewers. Oh, pig 5.
Yo, congrats
Huge
on the PB.
Thank you, thank you.
P stands for pig.
It does, that's true.
It's a big batch, PB.
That's also 3 pigs in about 5 minutes for you.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't want to say it out loud, but we're going
Sorry,
on a run.
Yeah.
The rest will stop slacking now.
Wow, look at all those new horses.
What's up, Safety? Thank you for the good luck. It's going well so far.
Shoehorse? O'Toole? What?
O'Toole?
Yeah.
Who knew you had so many imitators?
I do remember the stress when Discord announced that they were getting rid of the random numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I remember that just being like, what if some random person gets in there?
Comes in and swipes it. Well, apparently, that was a bigger danger than you thought.
Seriously.
I don't think I actually hit the bar there, but it gave me credit.
No, I saw that, and you definitely did not even come close to hitting the bar. At this point, I should know if this bar is a class 1 lever or a class 2 lever. Exactly what's going on with that.
I'm gonna guess that's a Gizmos and Gadgets reference, but I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
It's one of the when you're putting the simple tools onto the picture.
Oh, yeah, there's the two different, like, versions of it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Rio, we finished.
Yeah. Congrats on finishing.
Thank you.
What an adventure.
It was looking very doubtful for a while there. The first race of the day took an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, no.
I just couldn't find the last part.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was the fourth race of that factory. And then race 5 plus the entire final factory took a grand total of 2 hours. So
Oh, wow.
that part was fine. Yeah.
Sped up real quick. Did it ever, like, crash again like it did that one time? Where, like,
Nope.
reality broke?
Nope, that one was weird. It was very...
That was wild. Oops.
Super Shrew? Free from magnet puzzles.
I'm still a little bit upset you were playing other music to not get the full Magnets experience.
Yeah, you say that.
You put together your, like, 50-piece magnet puzzle, and you just get that soft lock where it's, like, magneting together for, like, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I truly thought that the game was just going to do that forever.
It seemed like it. It was a really long time.
Drinking with audio, I'll be in a bit.
Dude.
I'm not gonna say I'm definitely done with edutainment games, but it's definitely I'm gonna have to, consider future edutainment choices carefully.
The vibe shifted so hard after one game.
Yeah.
It's fair. I can't say I disagree.
because the game is not fully awful. Like, it's not unplayable.
No, absolutely
it's
not.
just, it's really just the magnets and part of it just being the randomness. Oh, I was not paying attention of how some factory layouts are just bad, and there's like navigating is so difficult.
Mm-hmm. And it feels bad when there's like you're missing like the differential or something that's like really important, and like you cannot win until you find that one piece. And good luck.
Right.
Do you have the full pigs folder? Maybe. Maybe.
I do think that playing the game without chimps would have been the better decision. I
Yeah,
don't know how much better it would have made it, but
it would have definitely just cut down. Like at some point, they're just sort of adding time wasting.
yeah.
Because you're just having to go around them or use bananas or whatever, and like it does feel really bad if they happen to steal like the one thing you really, really need.
And then you blast them with a banana, and then they drop something else.
Yeah, you don't even get the right thing back. That's right.
I also wonder if there's no chimps, if there's no bananas. Like, that'd be interesting if there's
yeah, just
way fewer crates.
pull it out of the pool completely. Yeah, maybe so, because what else would you do with them?
Right. That feels a bit too sophisticated for the programming.
Yeah, that's
So I
fair.
wouldn't be shocked if there were just still bananas everywhere.
All right, that's my first one after 50 minutes. Let's go.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
On the board.
I thought I was doing my duty of getting rid of the other picks, but yeah.
Gotta clear them out.
Oh, two.
Two
No
quick
way.
wins.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, that's a total of 30 pigs right there.
Oh. Soon. It's like 1/3 of the way done. I think if you were able to clear Gizmos in entirety, I think you're ready to tackle the Zombini's journey. you're ready to do the trips. There's so much edutainment out there. I mean, Zombini's probably not the most edutainment out there. But...
do you think are they still making edutainment games?
Probably,
It's
but
weird,
like making them for
'cause-
like iPads and stuff, not like full-fledged PC games.
I probably go to like Toys R Us if that even still exists. And you go to like the video game section, and they probably have more edutainment there being published for kids. There's probably somebody out there developing edutainment for like, not really like real PCs, but like these toy PCs for kids. It's like, it looks like a laptop, but it's just not a laptop.
Yeah, I could see
I
it.
totally forgot about those things. Right, or like the cell phone that just has 4 pre-programmed phone numbers in it. There's just like 4 massive buttons that you can hit, and that's it.
What's everybody's favorite pig, and why is it the stary pig?
That is a good one. It's just
a good one.
color pattern.
I like the pink question mark one. I think that's a good one too.
I would like the pink question mark one more if the question marks were more distinctly question marks.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a very minor complaint. Like, I feel like if this game ever got an HD remake, those pigs would be great.
Yeah, but what about an HD remake, but just of the Golden Pigs area?
Yes.
Releasing for phone. You get 2
Oh, no,
daily
dude.
pools.
Oh no.
I take it all back.
I don't know if this one counts, but I think my favorite pig is just the massive one sitting on top of the house.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The boss pig.
Just the way it vibes. Yo, golden pig. Let's go.
Nice,
Let's
nice.
go. Have you been switching partners, Shoehorse?
Nah. It's just been sushi.
Sushi the whole time. Wow.
Got a maths nerd over here, not believing in superstition.
I mean, truthfully, this whole thing was just getting lucky in the sense that I remembered that I had trouble getting the like my save file working on Discord Wars. I ended up like playing on emulator and it was a disaster. And then I remembered, oh, I actually just have a physical cartridge of this game. Surely I have some file that's like past chapter 1. And I looked and I have this end game file and Sushi was my partner. I was like, alright, well, that's what we're doing.
And to farm 9.99 coins and get
I
a
had
save that.
9.95 already.
Oh,
I know. That's perfect.
you're not beating the gambling allegations as a kid. You have touched my money.
Yo, another golden pig.
Let's go.
Keep it going.
Yeah, Rio, I had the same thing happen where I could not get the emulator to recognize the same save file. I wish I could help. Oh, back to back, we hit the 3% lottery. Let's go.
33
Nice.
huge milestone for the account.
It's true, we're third of the way there.
Third of the way.
Hello? Excuse me, game?
Oh,
Oops, all
Bro, bro.
golds.
Oops,
Oh
all
my
gold.
goodness.
Oof.
and you get 5 in a pen though. I would totally time the fastest 5 picks you get and submit that.
Well, so I'm definitely gonna do. Uh, I'm definitely gonna submit my time for the first 5 pigs that I got.
Oh, gold pig.
Nice.
Ooh. Is that 35 now? Yes, it is.
And then I'll go back and I'll check out this section, assuming I get another one. Because that was just 3 pigs in, 20 seconds. And I think I had gotten one about 5 minutes before then. So if I get one in the next couple minutes, I'll check to see what the actual time was.
The game loves to give you 6 or 4, but never 5.
It knows.
The emulator pack is rigged. And all the ROMs as well. Miyamoto tamper with them. Anti-speedrunning techniques.
It's advanced anti-piracy that only affects the Golden Pigs game.
When does somebody change their code in Paper Mario to get golden pig points?
Rumor has it Tapioca has done that. This comes from Tapioca saying that he has done that. Well, I mean, okay. Not to cheat the boards, but apparently made a version where if you hold down the L button, you get a pig, a golden pig. Yeah, but Vandal, don't forget that 244 was on emulator. Gotta add like 5 seconds to that for lag purposes or whatever.
It'd be pretty funny if somebody submits with that mod and then you get like the dream papers on like why statistically you're too lucky.
Yeah.
My
Ooh,
dream
golden
is
for me.
Oh, nice, nice. My dream is to get a long-form YouTube video done about how I cheated all of my Paper Mario Golden Pigs records.
The key would just be to not be greedy about it, you know? You can't just get the 5 golds in a row. You gotta throw in some other stuff.
Okay, if you were adding one non-golden, which one is the least suspicious to add?
The silver, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I was gonna say the silver.
I think silver's too obvious. That just catches your eye. Unless you're doing like the fake pop-up, you're like, oh, it's flashing. Oh.
Exactly. It's the feels bad. Alright. I will not be submitting this chunk since it's been too long since that run of 3. The 3 in a row, though, is pretty unlikely. And it's less than 9 in 10,000.
Not bad.
Less than a 0.1% chance.
Like you can still believe in math after 3 hours and 22 minutes. We'll see later. You still believe in math.
Well, Vandal, I was going with like the
Pig again?
yeah, Vandal,
Nice.
definitely the oh, another pig.
Another one.
For sure, the probability of just saying like, okay, starting now, I'm gonna get 3 in a row. That would be even less likely. That would be 27 in a million. But I'm just saying, the probability of ever getting 3 in a row, you don't worry about getting that first one. It's really just once you got the first one, what's the probability that you get 2 more?
Hear me out, gamers. Shoehorse needs to do 12 hours for the square. However, if he finishes his grind super fast and he beats all the other games, he'll be forced to play FM to until he reaches the 12-hour mark.
It's perfect. This is the
Gamers-
secret bingo square, right? Just Shoehorse plays FM.
Yeah. Because he needs to do 12 hours of the event, and if he finishes fast enough, he will run out of everything except his lifeline, random lifeline that is play FM.
Oh man.
Therefore, we need you, chatters, to join up and get golden pictures who horse plays FM.
I appreciate everyone's help. I think I'm gonna go solo from here.
Too late, the invitation is out.
I'm gonna take a long break, just walk around Toad Town.
How was Civilization yesterday?
Oh, that game is too good.
Did you make it all the way through a game?
Nah. I mean, we had a lot of issues to get the game going.
I saw in the chat, it seemed like a lot of setup stuff.
Yeah, the game doesn't run on like Windows 10 for some reason. I got it to work by doing absolutely everything I could read on all the Reddits in the planet.
First pick of the save file.
That's cool. I ended up just playing with Theo while Spock and SG were setting up, and they were trying for like more than 2 or 3 hours, and still, SG still hasn't have it running.
Oh no.
That's wild.
Yeah. They just apparently ruined like the game a few months ago, and the company's like, well, we don't support this game anymore.
Buy our new game.
Yeah. But the game that I play with you is like let's see if it works. We play for like a lot of hours. I don't know. It's like this game doesn't count, but still like I played until 5 a.m. or something.
Okay, yeah. That's...
Still fun.
And then you woke up and said, let's farm some pigs. I think that's 10. Yeah.
Oh, another one?
Let's go. It's Big O'Clock.
That's one more.
The happy
Lots
hour.
in.
I was gonna say, you gotta be close to done.
Well, you can just try PV attempts on the 10. Reset the splits, go beat it. Go for a 20.
And in under an hour would be pretty good.
It would be pretty good.
How many frames have you lost in this 1 hour? Your movement, that is.
Too many.
Oh,
Too many.
So which pig is the one that baits you the most? Which is the one that when it opens up, you're like, oh, is that gold?
Just the plain pig that's like pale a little bit.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
When you've gone for a long while without seeing a golden pig, and you're just like, oh, is that golden? But it never is. I wonder what your OBS looks like, who Shoehorse with all those pictures. And the check marks.
It's very unhappy. I made a couple of folders, but I'm realizing that I should have made like a folder for every 10 check marks. And that way I could just keep, a little bit open at a time. I still have a stack of 100 identical
Check
things.
marks. Ooh, golden.
Oh,
Nice.
I wonder which one's the last one. In the layout, that is.
we'll have to wait and see.
Which corner is it?
So that only took like 25, 30 minutes to get those last 10.
The power of friendship.
Oh yeah, that's why I think it would be a decent, like, some sort of event to get the, not the full, like to get like the Octobox, the red zone multi-screen layout, and you just have like 20 people all there collectively grinding out 1,000 pigs.
New Shoehorse event team.
Right? Like, honestly, I think that would be sick. So, in addition to doing, I'll have to pitch this to someone. In addition to doing the 5-pig individual race, you also do the team event, where it's just like first team to 1,000.
Why stop at 1,000? There's too many entrants.
Yeah, I guess it would be, you know, you'd come up with some meaningful number.
Yeah. 4269, maybe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or 420, right? 69.
Yeah.
420, 69.
That one might take a while. But I guess there's nothing that says it has to be like a single...
It could be over the course of the event.
Yeah, or what about over the course of the event, which team gets the most pigs, but you don't reveal how many pigs your team has until when the event ends.
Oh no. I can't believe already the meetings. Please, whenever you're like on the computer or like if you're like doing homework, just log in and just hit the pen, man. Doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the pen.
It would lead to so many unhealthy decisions. Yeah, that one's a bad idea, but I do think it would be a fun thing to just have a team race.
Team races would be cool. It's a cool concept.
I would not want to be in charge of validating.
No, that's true.
I guess, actually, you know, it wouldn't be terrible, right? Because you'd just say... You'd have... Everyone would have to be streaming it, obviously. You'd have a small number of judges, like 4 or 5 would be plenty. And each judge would have open, you know, however many streams. And then anytime someone claimed they got a pig, the judge would also just look at their stream and be like, yep, there's a gold pig in your pen. Count it.
But hear me out. What if one person on each team had a tapioca file? And if at the end you correctly guess who which one it is, then
Yes.
you get invalidated.
Yes, I like that.
You get...
That's good. That's good. You wanna cheat, but you can't cheat too much. It'll give it away.
It's like surely Bandel doesn't have the file. He's just too lucky, right?
Man, that's really good. Okay, that's really good. I'm thinking about my strategy now.
Making a paper of statistically what's the perfect number on how to hide your temper player.
Well, because, you know, first there's the raw total, right? So you wouldn't want to be the person who leads your team, because then you'd be the most suspicious. So somewhere around like 3rd or 4th place on your team would feel alright.
But what if you go for the first one? Because nobody would pick the first one, though.
Right.
Starts the...
Right, you've got the reverse psychology.
the cycle's endless, though.
But then to go a little bit deeper, there's also the question of when do you use the superpower, right? Because if you're thinking to yourself, okay, I want to finish third or fourth, you don't want it to be the case that you're like, but you need to have your hits look sufficiently random. And that's really difficult for people to do.
What if you never use the power?
Right, you could do that.
Or did you just like work overtime instead? And the fact that I'm caught on tape now saying that I would never use the power, that means that I would totally use it when it comes down to it.
It's mind games all the way down.
Just have somebody, a plant on the other team, publishing that clip of me saying that. It's like, oh, it wouldn't be him. But that would be sufficiently enough to distract the masses from the fact that it's an unhealthy event, and it should have never seen the light of the day. Oh, but you see, I think everybody's number should be hidden. Like, you would not be able to see the pics on anybody's profile until the end.
That would be for the one where you just collect as many as you can over the course of 2 weeks.
Oh, you really saying you submitted as like BR wins.
There we go. There's 10.
Yeah,
Damn,
nice.
let's go.
GG.
GG.
You cut the hour? Ah, oh,
No, did not cut the hour.
10 in an hour is still really good. Ooh, golden for me. 5.
Nice.
I mean, Pop-Tart, since you did not cut the hour, that just means...
Yeah, you
run
should.
it back.
You should add like 10 picks to your friendathon.
If you run it back, surely, now that you've had practice...
Surely
You got the-
cut the hour, yeah.
Right? You did the D-Rust. Now you're ready to go.
That was the practice run.
Okay, but what if I do 5 more and then count that as part of my friendathon? Because, you know, everybody speedruns 5 golden pigs.
Yeah.
I mean, truly you could.
You better like speedy spin like crazy.
No mistakes.
Man, I don't even have Speedy Spin on.
Oh.
Oh no. That's not good.
Oh.
Do I even have Speedy Spin? Oh, I do have Speedy Spin on. Never mind. Bet is the key.
How's this gonna work?
It's all about believing in the heart of the cards or whatever. The heart of the pigs.
Oop. That's the first time I accidentally put one more in the pen.
Yeah, that I've done a lot of. For sure. Oh, Yimmo, I will have to officially challenge you to Minesweeper at some point.
Ooh, let's go.
I do think that doing the no guess version would be the better race. The race where it just won't come down to random. However, I'm on board to do the you just might get unlucky.
It gives
I mean, I
you the
raced
excuse, right?
crazy
It's just like,
on that.
Yimmo just got lucky.
I was down to like 350-50 to be crazy on the race, and he won at the end.
Yeah, right. Like
That's pretty. I love Minesweeper. Sounds right. Expert rules then.
Yeah, expert. Again, I would say expert, no guess, but I'm open to expert.
I will never argue in favor of guessing, but
Okay.
I would respect both choices. But I'll leave it up to you. Though.
So what I hear both of us saying is we should really do no guess, but if the other person wants to do guess, that's fine.
Ooh, that's
So-
another golden pick.
Yo.
Nice.
So I will say, since I'm the one issuing the challenge to you, no guess.
Nice, nice. I was afraid like we both don't want guess, but what if we just guess? It's like, oh. Well,
As the third party who will watch it, you should guess.
It's the worst version of the prisoner's dilemma.
I'm down to do that today or whenever.
Cool. Yeah, I'm down to do that today as well. Either after pigs, or whenever you're done with pigs, or whenever people need to take a break from pigs.
Why would people take a break from pigs? I don't get it. No, the guide can be for anything.
Thought about writing a guide for pigs and just having it be one line. Just be like, get lucky.
Get lucky.
And that's the whole guide.
I at least have to put like equip speedy spin, right? Like, come on.
Oh, true, true.
I mean, maybe you can add in how to farm 999 coins
Yeah.
to set up the file.
There's
And
one
you can
pig.
take them in into a seriously nice.
So Vandal, of these 44 pigs, 11 belong to Pop-Tart, 5 belong to Yimmo, and then
Wow.
27 belong to me.
I'm at the 6 count.
Oh, you're at 6?
Yep. Ooh, I'm
Ah.
not. Never mind. I'm at 7.
Okay.
Now that one was just hidden right now. But yeah.
I will say then, I don't want to risk. I would rather
Go
accidentally
under. Yeah.
undercount. Yeah. So I'll say I only have 26 then, because I have no idea how many I have, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a rough part.
I'm looking forward to whenever the new season of Severance ends up coming out. And I don't know if either of y'all have watched that show at all, but I'm really hoping that in the new season, the sort of mindless job that everyone has is farming golden pigs.
It's getting pigs. Just went into the pen with one pig for some reason. It's not a good sign.
Oh, there's a gold.
Nice.
What would be really cool is if we got to the point today where I got to start Majora's Mask.
That would be cool.
That's another one for me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You're rolling in the pigs right now.
I have like the smallest live split layout, but I think it's gonna make it bigger for the pace pals to know, because I'm on a pace right now.
In the pen. keep meaning to go and highlight all of these videos and submit them all.
And you have like Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
You're good then.
Well, it's mostly just I don't want to submit everything on like the 30th and say, "Here you go. Here's
everything.
here's all the stuff."
That's alright. The Bayfine process is relaxed.
Yo.
Also known as Adam will do work. Yo. Not so long ago we were talking about 1/3 of the way there, but what if we were halfway there?
No, we're so close to half. I mean, I realize that there have been 3 of us doing this, but pigs 29 through 48, those 20 pigs have taken us like 40 minutes.
And it seems like they've been coming fast for sure.
Alright, so that would be a pig every 2 minutes.
Alright, Chad. You have to guess which one of us has the tapioca file. If only we could be this lucky on the Discord War race instead.
No kidding.
Usually the prospects like, well, it's to get 5, please don't take more than an hour, please.
It'll be interesting when this is over to take the 5 worst splits and just add them up.
See, if you had a team event of just collecting pigs, think about the stats you could get from all of those data. Like,
That's true. It'd be good stats.
I would, if that ever happened, I would absolutely require people to like log when they got their pigs. And then I would use all the data for my math class.
Just thinking
the
you could
clearly
get, like,
API.
you can make like baseball cards with everybody's stats on them.
Oh. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, well, okay, I don't know how to do anything with technology, but it shouldn't be too hard for someone to, like, make some, sounds so vague and dumb already, but it shouldn't be too difficult for data collection.
Like here we have, instead of the retro achievements plugin, you have the golden pigs plugin.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
whenever you log in on the emulator, it just spies on your data.
Yeah, no, that's
all
perfect.
I need. And then it just goes all to one spot, and you can see how long it took each person to get each pig. It would also be nice, I'm assuming that the plugin would be able to just count how many total pigs you have. And so you could see how many pig hits there were between each goal.
Yeah, but just probably read like whenever you call the function that asks for a pig and the result. So every time you hit it, it logs.
See, that's the type of thing that would inspire me to learn how the coding works, so I can make that.
Ooh. What if instead of that, you work on the part that uses the gathered data? Though that would be fun. Like the coding part, like once you were like, just assume that you're given the info, right? And you have like data structures or like a database, whatever. I mean, that you have all the data, right? So then you can do the coding part that works on that data.
Ah.
Because the other part would be very rough as a newcomer to coding.
Okay. Usually at that point, I would just put everything into a spreadsheet and then do spreadsheet stuff.
Yeah, but okay, but if somebody fed that to you and you're like, okay, you're working in the Killy Discourse webpage, for instance, and you read all the data. Oh, it's all another gold. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh wait, for you as well, or
for me?
Oh wow. Okay, because I got one.
Ooh.
The double.
Basically
The double.
at the same time as well.
The confusion. Too many gold.
Sorry, I couldn't hold up my end of the bargain.
That's halfway.
Nice.
Yeah, but often you'll find out that like working with data, like the data structure, like whatever, like coding is just, you're pretty much working on a spreadsheet, but like with variables and stuff.
Yeah, I could work on that part of stuff. Well, I guess I'd have to figure out which language I should learn. Like, what language is most useful for doing data analysis.
Man, okay, just don't pick MATLAB because then nobody will want to work with you. Then.
It's interesting because basically my entire math career, it's just always been like, yeah, of course you're going to use MATLAB. MATLAB is what you use to analyze data.
That is true, and it's like the most logical thing to use as a mathematician, but...
That's a gold for me.
Nice.
Excellent. That's 51. Oh, that's a gold for me.
Nice.
Ooh, it's rush hour.
Crazy part is I know there's going to be some stretch where we go 15 minutes without getting a pig, which really means that we went 45 minutes without getting a pig, which is so long.
Yeah, that's pig number 10 for me. Don't talk about the dry streak here.
That's impressive. Oh, there's pig 3 for me in this next split. There's pig 4. 3 and 4, just it happens every time. That's so funny.
Now, Papa, you must have had some run where pig 5 happened basically immediately after pig 4.
I must have, yeah. If it's already telling me.
I need to get like a multi-twitch going on.
Well, speaking of that, I got 10 pigs in under an hour. So Poplar, you're gonna have to be better for the friendathon.
Oh man. Well, except for the friendathon, I'm only doing 5, not 10.
I'll check your stats.
It's looking good
Better
so
work on
far.
that 5th one. You would not want to reset the friendathon on Golden Peaks, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, how about this for another pig event? So it's the Golden Pigs Eliminator. So what happens is, it's like the pacer test. So the event starts. Everyone is going for pigs, right? And then after 10 minutes, basically everyone has 10 minutes to find a pig. And if you find it within 2 minutes, whatever, you just chill for the next 8 minutes. And then at the 10-minute point, anyone who hasn't gotten their golden pig is eliminated.
Okay.
And then you go to round 2. And again, in round 2, you've got 10 minutes to get yourself a pig.
That's screaming Pokemon games challenge.
Yes, and you just keep going until there's only one person remaining. And you could always make it a bit more challenging. You could say, you know, round 1 is 15 minutes, and then each round gets shorter. Or you could say in each round, like, now you need to get 2 pigs within 10 minutes or something.
I got my 11th one while you're... By the way.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, we're up to 56 for the total. So basically, here's what I'm proposing: is that Discord Wars 2025
Is all
just-
pigs.
Is just nothing
Just
but pig
pigs.
events. There's so many different events we could do.
Surely we can find another game that has like an equivalent of pigs to have some variety, right?
Yeah. When I was doing the overlay, I had a thought that I could find 100 examples of pigs in
Of
games.
different pigs.
Yeah. There are definitely pigs in Wind Waker.
Oh yeah.
Quite a bit different though.
Yeah.
They look very similar, but
And then there's always LeChonk, or whatever his name is, and Spoink.
LeChonk just looks like a golden pig. Well, I mean not golden, the black one, right? Like the the chart pig. Yeah.
There's 5.
Ooh, another gold.
Oh,
Perfect.
I see that. Oh, you both got one. Wow.
Oh, nice. The double again.
It's just perfect because I'm just gonna get dinner and then I'll be back farm more. I got 12 in 1 hour and 1 minute. That's a lot.
That is a lot. That is a good pace.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
Excellent.
Enjoy dinner.
I should open the door. Oh, also, meanwhile, congrats on the 1712.
Yeah, that's the best I've ever done by far, actually. It's not too bad. It feels fitting that it's nowhere close to, like, you know, a race or a Discord Wars, anything where that would matter, but it's good to do.
You could still submit it, get 21st on the leaderboard.
Yeah. The highly competitive Golden Pigs leaderboards.
I mean, after next year's Discord Wars, it's gonna be. Well, many thanks for getting 15 pigs.
Yeah, you're welcome. This was fun. This was a really fun idea for an event, for sure. getting other people to hop in and participate.
If you're still there, Rio, I know you can't get the emulator to work, but you could always just like imagine, right? Imagine that you were farming pigs.
Surely Rio's got one by now, right? Like, you know.
Yeah. What if what we do is every 30 seconds you can roll a random number generator. You can roll random.org for a number between 1 and 101. And if you roll a 1, a 2, or a 3,
holy cow, he's done it. He's broken the accessibility barrier for pig speedrunning.
now I see a golden pig in my pen, and I think I already counted that one. Maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I did. I think that was number 56. I think... I might go back and watch the VOD to
Check the
figure out if I
tapes.
counted my pig. I spend more time figuring out if I counted that pig than I would have just getting another one.
All right. Let's do...
Yeah, the... I just get a golden pig, and I don't acknowledge it at all.
You know, maybe you just weren't looking at the screen. It happens.
What I will say for sure is it does not even remotely feel like I've been streaming for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Just-
obviously I hadn't been going that long, but like I had that same thought when I was like an hour in of like, man, this really feels like it's been like 20 minutes. Something about pigs.
Pigs fills the time. I think it's the fact that like you do hit a pig every few minutes. Like you're always making a little bit of progress, and if you went like an hour and a half without hitting a pig, you would feel that.
Sure.
It just boggles my mind that this is significantly more enjoyable than many N64 Mania games. In
That's
terms of the time perspective.
it's just the magic of pigs.
When I was checking NFL scores at around 1:30, I was excited that the Giants were winning. And now they're very much not.
Oh no. That like draft pick jockeying
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, truthfully, like, far and away the worst thing that could happen to the Patriots for the rest of the season, other than, like, Drake May getting run over or something, is if they just somehow win their last 3 games.
Uh-huh.
That was sketchy on your part there. Not sure how you live.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I had the belated realization of how much I didn't like this track. Nice.
61, I don't actually know.
It's fine. You need to get a couple extra ones anyway so you can make the layout symmetrical, you know?
Yeah. Well, I know I have 100 pigs on the screen. That much I know. I just don't know if I could have put more check marks up there already. You got 15, Yimmo got 12, so I got 33. I would say between taking a break and the game crashing, I've probably been going for 4 hours.
Sure.
So I'm on a pace of like 8-ish per hour. Better than average.
I was gonna say
not
that
great.
sounds pretty good, I think.
Yeah, because that would have me finishing in, 12 and a half hours, which is about an hour ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
But the fact that collectively y'all got 27 literally saves like 3 hours. Well, I mean, we'll grab the Ultra Shroom. We might as well. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're resetting, so.
Okay, well, Big Blue went poorly, but we're still in first place. It's fine.
Cube levels are not great.
They're really not
Both
great.
going inside and outside. Look at your bingo board. Do you have any free lifelines that you're using, or are those already accounted for?
I have not earned any lifelines yet, but one of them I rolled Metroid Fusion as a trash game. So that is certainly in my back pocket as something I could very easily knock out in a few hours. But I've kind of got, I mean, I don't have that many squares left in general. The MMO square is not checked, but I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, so for all intents and purposes, that one is done. And then I've got an idea for a gym boss challenge. Oh, I need to not die. Not a good place. A gym boss challenge that I could like invite other people to make it kind of an event. So that would knock those out.
No sweat.
It's that was kind of nice that everybody just stopped there. It's the beauty of novice difficulty. I think that's it. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
That would wrap up your event.
And that would wrap it up, pending the mysterious new square.
Yeah, true.
But I'm leaving to go to my sister's in Minneapolis tomorrow for a week, so I'll have a little bit of time once I get back after Christmas, but I'll be kind of limited on what I can do other than that. So depending on how much it is, I might not be able to do that last square.
That's where you just play Fusion off to the side.
Yeah, there you go.
Take a picture of the finale.
Yeah, that's a good
Picture of
point.
the credits or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Remember when time is, but we'll put her on the fireworks. That feels right.
It's me, Mario! Hello! Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
Guess I didn't have that timer set up. Let's try that again.
It's
I'm gonna
me,
get up and walk around for a
Mario.
second and force myself to drink water since I've been doing a bad job of that.
Smart idea.
I'll be back.
See,
Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
perfect start.
Go. Here we go.
I think this is the first time I'm using this new controller I got, which I got a long time ago, but kind of stopped doing 70-star races. It feels good so far. It's a little bit tight on the stick still. I think that'll just loosen up with time, but The real question is, do I remember cannons? We're gonna say maybe. Maybe.
Hego.
This is going great.
I do a very different cannonless setup than you do.
Well, it's kind of you to call what I'm doing a setup. I'm just sort of operating off of an incorrect memory, I think. Please get up.
I would be happy to correct your memory.
Please, by all
Or to-
means.
Okay. So I usually, not usually, I always, when I'm standing near the plank,
Hego.
I kind of hop so that I like clip into the plank and the plank pushes me out a little bit. If that makes any sense at all. So like you were hopping to the right, I would hop to the left. I can also just find the PNG. Actually, I think it's linked. I think it's pinned in N64 Mania. Yeah. Rio, don't get too excited. Only 33 of these are mine. But yes, the pace is going well. Where are you? Okay. I think I just sent you the file.
Suspicious. I did get it, thank you.
to get, say, 4 in this reset cycle.
4 is big.
4 would be big.
Hego.
Rio, I did 5 golden pigs. I did F0X, the Jack Cup, which was in the original Friendathon, and then 16 star. It's at least the plan, but the canonless adventure has not been going well.
Here we go.
I saw you do the slide because you skipped the penguin grab.
Yeah, I have done the penguin grab, but I don't remember it, so I thought that would just be safer.
There's a second.
Although I might do the penguin grab and skip this. We'll see.
You could always do the slide again.
That's true. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. That's fine.
Rather than doing penguin grab, there's always just cannon. You know? Like,
There
and
is.
just talk to the
But don't you need to do... No? That was fake?
Oh. Yep.
Okay.
It's fake news.
Well, we're here at the slide. It's fun.
It's fun, and you are good at doing the bonk.
Whoa. Yep, that's the bad bonk, actually. Alright, we're going to the penguin.
Hego.
Yeah, that is the only problem with the penguin.
Actually grabbing him is half of the battle. Oh. Well,
No,
I made it.
Ah, we're so back.
Welcome back.
Well, I am back, you guys. No, a total count 62. Okay, okay.
yeah, not a ton of progress.
Ah, 4 more since I left.
Yeah.
Ah, first one's not a goal.
And we just need Rio on the random.org rolling numbers and
This is falling completely apart.
that works.
Mamma mia. Hego.
I got renewed energy, ready for some pigs. Gonna happen.
They call him Midas, the King Midas. All that
Every-
touches becomes gold.
Mamma mia! Hegel!
So what's the Hall of Fame of like pigs? Is like you speed set it to 100 alone, right? Or...
Oh, that sounds right.
There's a few people who have done it. Bass has done it, and somebody else, Lyrical, I think.
What's is there a there should be a Hall of Fame with the person with the most pigs in a recorded session.
Yeah.
Can't
what
say that
about-
with a straight face.
What about instead of the 602?
Just
Say no
602
more,
pigs.
602.
Yeah.
What about instead of getting good stars? You get...
Right. What if it was just a 24-hour pig endurance session? Right. And so it's just like, how many pigs can you get in 24 hours?
You're coming close to like the 24/7 streams. Always up. It's just the pen. Very good. Live cam at the pig pen 24/7. What is the SSR piggy? The super rare? The super secret rare? Rumors say there's a diamond pig.
Right, that would be
Whoa.
amazing if no one's ever seen it before and just there's this rainbow pig that shows up or something.
If this was FM, it would be coded. However, it's so cosmically rare that like the RNG seeds does not allow for that thing to happen. No matter which outcome you're on, it's too rare to happen. Just like the Simon Exodia, which is like technically he could do Exodia, but he will never will because this deck's too bad. So he doesn't cheat enough.
I thought I side flipped.
Mamma mia!
You're getting the reds in here. That's impressive.
Well, trying to.
Poplar, consider this. I got Crazy to play Barbie for his friendathon.
I watched him do it. Go
Consider
on.
this.
I'm considering.
Barbie, the 12 Dancing Princesses. Greatest speed game of 2024.
I don't know about that.
Well, if you don't know, don't worry, because I do know. You get away, because you already started. If you have to reset to add Barbie, then you gotta get 5 golden picks again.
That's true.
But is there any lore in the game about why there's just this machine that spits out little fish?
It's just a time-honored tradition in Toad Town.
So they don't have a Walmart over here.
Here we go!
Be a decent cosplay, dressing up as the pigs, and then anytime there was a group of more than 10, I guess of more than 10, someone would have to run away.
would be hilarious though. Like you're hosting your Halloween party, and then they ring the bell, and then somebody comes in as a pig. You just don't know which pig you're getting.
Yeah. And then if you get too close to them, then all the pigs run away.
They gotta bail.
Easiest way to clear up a party. Sounds like a new Mr. Beast video. I made the whole state of Arizona dress up as pigs. Here's how I did it.
Hegel.
Oh, Just realized I don't have wing cap.
Very true. You don't need it.
Here we go.
It's true, I don't need it. I can just go somewhere else.
Hegel.
Whoever's making the Golden Peaks guide and with the frame data, how to get the jump back, like to spin into the pan, into the lever, and jump back. The secret speed tank.
Feels bad when you jump way too far forward.
Here we go.
And just miss it entirely.
Yeah, or you hit it, but then your momentum carries you to like basically the road.
Yeah, you jump on the road. I would just leave it at that, like it just feels bad.
Hegel.
I wouldn't have said anything else. Ooh, another one. My 13th.
Nice.
Throws back.
Percent of the way there.
Here we go.
Almost 2/3.
And it's a
Ah.
cool math number as well. More or less. It's basically 1 over E.
The Shoehorse shops, the math, they do cool number data for basically.
Here we go. Hegel.
What's the least cool number?
Oh, okay. So are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I knew you'd have an answer. That's why I asked.
I do have an answer. I can prove to you that, well, it depends upon how you phrase least cool.
Here we go.
If you mean of all of the cool numbers, which is the smallest, or which is the number that's not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
Okay. I can prove to you that there is no such thing as a number that is not cool.
I mean, that's a very math teacher answer.
But here's the proof. Here's the proof. Let's say, right? Let's say we say that a number that's cool is a number that has some property. Right? Any number with an interesting property is inherently a cool number.
Okay.
And the property doesn't have to be like, oh, it's even or odd or prime or whatever. It's just like, it's a number that has some interesting thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's say that, you know, if you agree that the number 1 is interesting, right, Right? If you figure that there's at least one interesting number, then there must be, if you claim that there's uninteresting numbers, then of those uninteresting numbers, there must be a smallest one. But that is itself interesting. Right? If you were to say, oh, 273 is a boring number,
Mm-hmm.
and all the numbers from 1 to 272 are not boring, then 273 has the property that it is the smallest boring number.
That one gets a free pass, but what about the second one?
Ah, but now it's no longer boring. Because it
Well,
has
we're
a property.
assuming this is true. We've seen where this goes, though.
So now 273 can't be a boring number. And then you just continue that forever.
So you're saying that, like, let's say that you had later, like, 301 and then, like, 507 on random numbers, right? So you'd say, like, oh, 507 is not boring because he's the smallest after 301 is not, and then after 273. Is that the whole train of thought?
Yeah, and it sort of collapses a little bit because first you'd say, oh, 301 is boring, and I'd say, no, because it's the smallest boring number, so it's not boring. So you're like, alright, 301 is now interesting. But the problem is the property that 301 has about being interesting is that it's boring. Right?
I mean, I wouldn't take them out of the list, but I see where you're going.
Right, you're saying it's the smallest number that doesn't have any other unique properties about it. But now, like, it is, so you can't really say that 507 is then the smallest boring number because what about 301? It's weird.
I think if you give them a free pass, though, you still keep them in the boring number list.
Yeah. Alright, well, how about this? There's a similar paradox that I explain to my students. I say to them that it is impossible for me to announce that next week there will be a pop quiz someday. I'm not going to tell you when the quiz is, but someday next week there'll be a quiz and you won't know that it's going to happen until it happens. That is impossible. That cannot occur. Because let's say you get through Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and you haven't had this quiz. Well, now you know that it has to be on Friday. Right? And then it's not a surprise. You get to, as soon as class ends on Thursday, you get to say, yo, Golden Pig.
Alright, now that we're talking,
Thursday.
I got 14 and 15th as well, so add 2 more from me.
You get to say, I know for a fact that tomorrow we have a quiz, and you can study. So that means that the quiz cannot possibly be on Friday. And now, let's say you get to the end of school on Wednesday and you haven't had the quiz yet. Well, you already know that it can't be on Friday. And it wasn't on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So it must be on Thursday. And you can then study for it. But then, you know, it wouldn't be an unannounced quiz that you weren't ready for. So it turns out it can't be on Thursday. And then you continue that logic all the way down. And you demonstrate that there's no way that the quiz could happen on any day of the week.
See, I am an event maker. I guess I aspire to be, so I see a simple fix to that. And it's like, well, I mean, I do get your point though, but it's like, what if it's like you add the probability? Like, there's also a chance that the quiz never happens to begin with. And then suddenly everybody, the fear is back, right? Like there's
Maybe,
that's what I'm here for. Now you know it's unannounced because it can no longer, may not happen.
So this all is based on saying there will definitely be one next week, and I'm not going to tell you which day. So as long as you don't make those claims, this is, you know.
What missed?
The real quiz is figuring out which day it is, because it's not a random day. You can math it out. Well, not math it out, logic it out. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were explaining that, but I figured maybe next time, because you had to split twice for the golden peaks. The data, I corrupted the data.
No, I appreciate it. Trying to watch my own screen and 2 streams at the same time. And I miss stuff.
I mean, before it was just peaks, now we got actually good gameplay.
I don't know about good gameplay. It's definitely gameplay.
It's top 5% of the world population, at least.
Well, that's fair.
Even you could say like top 0.1% of the whole population. Even smaller.
It is true. You are definitely, I would say each of us is one of the best SM64 players in the world, relatively speaking. There's this probability thing that I've been trying to find a good opportunity to do in my class this year, and I haven't been able to. But it has to do with answering surveys, and especially, mostly if the survey has like a controversial question on it, or something where, you know, imagine you're giving a survey to students. It's like, have you ever cheated on a test? Something like that.
Oh, if you answer no, then you're cheating on that test as well. Well, I guess it's a survey, not a test.
But you know, you don't want to.
Yeah, that's a very controversial thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to admit like, oh yeah, I cheated on stuff.
Sure.
So what you do is you say to each person, like, you're gonna answer this privately, and before you answer, you're going to flip a coin. If the coin lands on heads, I got a golden pig.
Ooh. If only you could get a golden pig when the coin lands on heads.
8% chance, not bad.
If the coin lands on heads, then you will answer truthfully. And if the coin lands on tails, then you will just say yes. You'll, regardless of whether or not that's the truth, you will answer yes to the question. And when you do that, you then, you know, gather all the results, and you subtract 50%. So let's say you get the results, and the results say that 70% of students cheated on the test. You would subtract 50%, and that would mean that 20% of students. Well, not 20. It would be 40. You would subtract 50% and then double. That would tell you that you could expect that 40% of students would have cheated on the test. And people are more likely to answer honestly when they have the plausible deniability, right, of saying, yeah, I said yes, but it's just because I flipped a coin, and it's a private coin flip, right, so no one else sees the result of the coin flip.
Then the survey data is corrupt. Or could you like actually work out with a confidence interval of like how likely these answers are?
Yeah,
Probably you could, right?
Yeah, because what you do is, right, so let's say there are 100 people in the survey, and again, 70 people say yes. So first you would assume that 50 people flipped tails on their coin, and so they were just forced to say yes. And you'd say, so you would remove those people. And then you would say, okay, that leaves us with 50 people who flipped heads. And of those 50, 20 people said yes. So that would be 20 out of 50 for 40%. Tends to lead to more accurate data than just
Damn people
asking
lying.
people. Right, exactly.
At least I know a few. Compared to not knowing anything at all.
And there'll still be people who, you know, don't feel comfortable saying the truth. That number will be smaller.
Good.
Well, happy 2/3 of the way there already.
No, it's
Nice.
so exciting.
See, I have here a light general in chat saying that 6 is a boring number. I don't know if that's
Oh.
a slander.
I mean, that's just blatantly wrong. 6 is
Ooh.
literally a perfect number. Right?
Go on.
It's the sum of all of its proper divisors. Right? Ignoring the fact that 6 is divisible by 6, because every number is divisible by itself.
Sure.
6 is divisible by 1, 2, and 3. And if you add those numbers up, you get 6.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, and 6 is the smallest perfect number. The next one after that is 28. The next one after that is 496. And then I believe 8,128. I believe it is known that there's infinitely many perfect numbers, but we haven't really found that many. And it is believed that every perfect number is even, but that has not been proven. 6, pretty cool number.
Is there really no proof
Yeah.
to say that all perfect numbers have to be even?
Yep. Has not been proven yet. And one of the scariest things about math is
It's that
is
surprise
that
test
they'll-
later this week.
Yes. So it has been proven. It has been proven that there are true facts in mathematics that are unprovable. Meaning there are theorems and things that it's like, yep, it is true. We know it's true, but there is no way to actually prove that it's true. And the extra layer on there is like, no way to prove that it's true using the same sort of mathematical system that the problem exists in. So, with this idea of perfect numbers, ideally, any proof about perfect numbers, you would only need to think about positive integers to be able to come up with some argument just using other whole numbers. But it might be that if we do end up proving this, it's going to require just some super weird stuff that seems totally unrelated to numbers.
That is wild.
And you never know what thing you're working on is unprovable. So you might just spend all this time working on something that is true, but you're just never going to be able to get to your final destination with the tools that you currently have.
That would suck.
Don't let it distract you. There's a surprise test during Christmas week.
That's true.
If you don't miss any throws, I'll get a golden pick in this pen.
Well, you're in
I
trouble.
think there have already been 2 or 3 misses.
I mean, just in this fight. Wait, am I on delay? You did not count Bowser in the fires. It didn't happen.
Almost.
Knowing that I, on camera, missed 1 golden pig, I'm sure I've missed more.
It's just how many.
Yeah, because 5 hours in, I am not paying attention to anything I'm doing in this game.
Are you still playing the in-game music?
Yes.
It's a nicer song than like Free Duel, at least.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, there is significantly worse music on the N64. I wish I could actually just turn off the volume on my TV, since it's not coming through my headphones.
Thank you for the GGs. A little bit of a blow up at the end, but
There's a pig.
it's a little bit of a blow up the whole time, so.
The dry streak is over.
That is all right. Game.
Now, who is going to be the one to get pig number 69?
Ooh, the race is on.
Yeah, nice final hit there.
Thank you.
GG.
GGs.
Chad, only you can log in and get pick number 69. You gotta do it right now.
This is bait to get me to come back, and it's working.
Mario! The power of the stars is restored to the castle. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We have to do something special for you.
Bob, did you ever mention where you're gonna challenge me on?
I have not. but I do have
I
an
was
idea.
sure, but
I do have an
ah,
idea.
yes.
So it's gonna be. It'll probably have to be after Christmas because I'm traveling next week, starting tomorrow actually. But my idea is, are you familiar with Fightcade?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to Fightcade, and we're gonna take the list of fighting games in Fightcade. They're all numbered, and we're gonna roll a random number, and we're gonna see what we fight each other in.
Is there only fight games in Fightcade? Because I know you can have like, I don't know, Goof Troop. Or...
Yeah, you can have other ones too, but there's like a category specifically of fighting games.
Good. Sounds fun.
If it's
Are you a fight game aficionado?
No, not at all. I'm pretty bad at them, so I think it'll be a good time. We just end up with some like trash game that came out in the arcade one time that nobody's ever heard of. And,
SNK versus Capcom versus Soul Calibur versus Marvel.
Exactly.
Versus Sanrio.
Or random anime game number 2065.
Exactly. So,
I wonder how many
do a couple
numbers
rounds
are
on that.
there. Sounds pretty good. Is your bingo board like looks as it is? Like, is this pre or after Lifelines or something?
I haven't done any lifelines yet. I did roll Metroid Fusion, so I could use that one, but I don't know if I'll need to. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14. I just haven't like marked off like sinking time into it, but
That's basically marked.
yeah.
So will be the event, or in case like I don't know, we can't schedule anything.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, so might lifeline that, or like I did technically organize the collab that we did, but I felt bad about marking 2 squares for doing one thing, so I could also just try to like invite some other people and make like a mystery fighting game tournament out of it or something. Of the gym challenge. So
I know
couple
Chris would
options.
love it. That could be pretty fun.
I think that our schedules are going to be exactly opposite each other between now and the end of the month.
Oh yeah.
But otherwise I would 100% join in for the mystery fighting game tournament.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
I
a fun
head out of
idea.
town. I head out of town the morning of the 28th.
Oh no, yeah, I think that's like I get
When you're
back on I'm back on the 27th, so yeah, we're basically just gonna be passing.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Imagine going 20 minutes without a pig.
Uh-oh.
That can't be me for sure. Wait, hold up.
wait, hang on.
It'll be soon.
I was thinking, what's the driest time without a pig today?
Definitely, I don't know if it was quite 20 minutes, but I definitely got up there with a couple of the breaks in between mine.
I think I started my first pick took 15 minutes, and that was like the longest. I went dry. Except now I'm on PvPs.
Flashing on your screen. I thought maybe.
Oh.
Oh, it's flashing on my screen too. No.
This is the time, but it's like, what did the golds look like? Did I miss a gold? Well, Is Pop-Tart coming?
I'm coming back. I'm so bad.
Oh,
The prestige title is up for grabs.
Oh, I gotta change my controls again now.
I am secretly rooting for a pen full of the same pick. Doesn't matter which one.
Oh, that would be sick.
Legend says that 5 silvers in the same pen is a golden, but I've never seen that. And let Pop-Tart just log up again and steal.
no, this is gonna be
Prestige
his
69.
first pig.
I was
I'm
kind of
looking,
hoping.
I'm watching every pick.
Let me press my tapioca button really quick.
Oh no. You wouldn't dare cheat 69.
$69 is also a good math number. Legitimately, it's got interesting math features.
Uh-huh. Go on.
So, 69 squared is 4,761, I believe. And I don't remember what 69 cubed is. However, 69 cubed is a 6-digit number that happens to that uses all of the other digits other than 4, 7, 6, and 1. So between 69 squared and 69 cubed, you have all 10 digits from 0 to 9 exactly once each.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, and that is the only number that has that property.
I guess, yeah, there's a finite number of numbers that can have that property. Do they just get too big?
Exactly. They're either too big or too small.
But it's also funny.
Yeah.
It's also just a nice number.
I don't know if it's nice. It's not treating us nicely right now. Expectancy every time. Every hammer swing can be.
That hit of dopamine people get when they just reset in the lab over and over and over again. I mean, this is that, but better.
Yeah, because you get 3 screens to see hammer swings.
Right?
Literally, it's like playing bingo with 3 cardboards.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want to get a golden pick. I just live in Shoehorse. I'm living you the prestige of getting the 69.
We're all just too polite, you know.
It's a team effort, though. It's the team 69. That's what we're looking for. It's not a single person. This whole event is about group achievements.
But the house always wins. The Golden Peak house. Sort of,
Can you hear me?
Yo, what's up?
Alright, I guess Discord audio is just gonna work like every other day.
The classic.
It worked fine a couple days ago. It didn't work when we did wrestling on Friday, and today it's fine. So, didn't change anything. Never pressed anything. It's just,
Of course.
Yo, 69.
Nice.
Oh,
First one of
nice.
the reset.
Oh, that's a good feeling.
This is gonna
That's
be a good reset.
That's a manip.
It is. It is.
alright, I'm just gonna Discord stream.
Yo,
That's fine.
It's happening.
It's joiner.
Yeah. I didn't understand what Vandal meant, and then I figured it out. And so I ended up just making a randomizer seed, giving myself 199 coins.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
That's so good. That's such a good idea.
But thank you, Vandal, if you're still here.
The randomizer would never tweak the odds of the Golden Peak.
Of course not, of course not. Turned on the all golds button.
What if they randomize the colors the picks showing up? They got like new styles.
That would be sick.
I'm like running out of real estate for putting all of the. I guess I don't need to see my OBS. This is gonna be what causes me to finally go and buy
There's
a third
one.
monitor.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Really.
nice.
I don't know how many I'll be able to get. I can be here for about half an hour, and then I gotta help my mom make a lasagna.
Ooh.
I mean, just keep at that pace, and then we're good.
I'll do my best.
Got some people in the cars lacking right now to pull up. Or...
That's true. I haven't gotten any since I've come back.
Well, I haven't got any. Even longer than that.
Yeah, 30 minutes. That's wild, Yimmo.
This is the time that I would reveal that I'm just my split button's not working, but no, just not getting any.
You just have the anti-tapioca button. Right. Hold down L. Never get a gold pig.
It's the Piper button.
Yeah. Only 30 more. I'm not saying the end is in sight, but only 30 more.
At least the start is not inside.
That's true.
Ooh, golden, finally.
Nice.
Hey, congrats.
Alright, Rio, I just need to ask. Was Stuart Little overhyped?
I don't think that game is that bad. I really don't think that game is that bad. It's incredibly easy. I mean, it's meant for babies, but you know. Like I said, I finished it in like 2.5 hours on the plane.
Did you play the mini golf?
I did some mini golf. I didn't do mini golf on all of them, but I did some mini golf.
Fair enough. I feel like the game has too good music, but then you put up the skateboard and then the music stops and starts again.
Yeah, I was like, is this the song or is this it just resetting?
Yeah, it has like 2 tracks, like the regular stage and then the skateboard remix. And whenever you switch it up, like the song starts again. You can never properly listen to the song unless you want to walk everywhere.
Oh, there were definitely times where I was like on, off, on, off, on, off the skateboard, and I was like, what is this just like singular dude that's happening over and over again? And I was like, oh, that's just the song resetting. Also, I never got confirmation or rejection. Are my arcade games gonna count as sports trash? Am I being taken to court?
Are you? I don't know. Does that save you from doing anything else on the bingo? If you're gonna play Rumble Roses, anyways, or
Well,
are you just gonna play Rumble Roses at a later time?
It might Rumble Roses might be at a later time. I'll maybe play dog football. Because maybe I'll count the basketball as my grind and then play some dog football. That game is bad.
That game is really bad. I've seen it be played before. It is not a good game.
I don't know if you heard me, Shoehorse, but that was a golden pig.
Oh, you got one? Yo, another
Nice.
one.
Yeah.
No, I was laughing at dog football.
I played it for about 10 minutes, and I don't know how to play defense. Offense is fine. Defense is impossible.
You just got to go for the ARF bonus.
I guess that's what it is. I gotta get the 2-point conversion every time.
What I hear you're saying is that tackling is a little rough.
Well, I was gonna say impossible, but with like PAW written.
Oh, impossible. Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming that the best position in the game is the wide retriever.
So you have all different types of dogs, and apparently big dogs are fast, but they've got low acceleration, and small dogs are slow, but with good acceleration.
Yeah, so
but,
it's a racing game.
Yeah, but like I also feel like it doesn't matter because all of my dogs are slower than the computer dogs. And maybe there's a turbo button, but I don't know what it is because all you use is the mouse to control everything. You don't use the keyboard. Everything is done with the mouse. Part of me wants to see how that game controlled on the Wii because that seems even worse.
Oh, that game with motion controls? That sounds good.
I believe it was originally a Wii game. And so what I think you do, so you use the mouse, and the mouse like controls a bone, and the dog chases the bone. So if you want them to run towards the end zone, you put the bone that way. They just follow that. And so I wonder if you use the Wiimote to just point at your screen, and that's how it will just follow that. It sounds terrible, but that's probably my guess.
You actually just put the Wiimote in a dog's mouth and let the dog run
really?
around with it. And then
it's like the steering wheel controller.
Exactly.
Nice. Yeah, I think I was telling the friend that I went out with last night, I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I'm hoping that I can use this basketball high score as my sports trash, because I at least beat that. I don't know if I can beat dog football.
Well, so if it was a high score, you could have that be your gold medal.
I already have a gold medal.
I know.
I'm thinking I'll use that. I'll use that as my satisfying grind. I grinded out the high score on arcade basketball.
Yeah, I think like problem is that it's not a video game, but it also never in the rules says that you have to play video games. It's always games.
That's
Like,
true.
this is such a
yeah.
huge assumption.
Yeah, what is more sports trash than a real sport? You know?
It's hard to argue that logic.
Said the sports fan. I think for Grand's fine though. Grand sounds fine.
So did you finish Friendathon, Pop Tart?
I did. I might come back and do another run of it that feels a little bit better, but I at least finished the games that I was doing.
Salty run back of just a canonless, it looks like.
Man, I need to understand what was happening there.
Has anybody learned Super Metroid yet?
I don't think so, or at least nobody has asked me anything about it.
Ooh, gold.
Nice.
I'm just like, I'm gonna do it next week. But I'm just gonna take a full day to the whole Friendathon, but I don't really know how long it's gonna take.
What
I guess it's just
other
a
games are you
surprise.
thinking about?
Ah, the rest are fine. The rest it's Super Metroid that I don't know how long it can take.
I gotcha.
To learn, that is. I mean, the runs, like the whatever.
Or are you planning on basically doing the same games as the original Friendathon?
Oh no. I mean, okay. Is there a repeat? I don't know. Okay. I'm running Barbie for myself.
Okay.
I'm running Super Metroid. I'm running Minesweeper. I guess Minesweeper is a comeback. I'm running Buster Bros. Probably on easy.
Yeah.
And then I'm finishing out with 16 stars as well.
Nice.
That's a good list.
Minesweeper is the only repeat, but it's just Minesweeper. It's too good.
I was thinking about doing Minesweeper again, but honestly, Minesweeper is terrifying to me. I hadn't like played it like I played it like as a kid growing up or whatever, but like I'd not played Expert before the original Friendathon. And honestly, when we were doing that Friendathon, like I thought that if any game was gonna make me just not finish the event, it would be that I just get walled in Minesweeper for like 3 hours and like can't finish.
Yeah, but you've always been averse to hard game overs.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
This is it's basically a roguelike.
I had that thought and I didn't want to say it out loud, but I'm glad you did.
It's basically dexterity.
It doesn't even have like meta progression at all.
That's true. You're just back to the start.
Right. Like how cool would maybe this exists, but some Minesweeper roguelike where like the more you play, the more you unlock, like you start with more starting squares or
A bomb scanner.
right, you have something that shows you where a couple bombs are.
I know Captain has played like a Minesweeper roguelike.
I was gonna say, surely something
Sounds
exists.
right.
With where the Cankers emote is from. I don't remember the name.
Isn't that something that they did? Wasn't there a monster Minesweeper?
Yeah,
There
there
was
was-
something like that in Mystery, yeah.
it was not like a dungeon crawl, but it was a Minesweeper, and instead of mines, there were monsters of various strengths, and like you would take too much damage if you fought a monster that was stronger than you.
Yeah, you had like an HP bar or something like that.
Yeah. Gold 75.
Nice.
Three-thirds of the way down.
See, Pop-Tart, I think the problem is you don't have splits up.
That might be true. I kind of was just thinking that I'd like get one.
Because you haven't gotten one yet.
I have not. Hey, there's one.
I say, how long have
Hey.
you been back for?
Kind of a while.
Kind of a while. Yeah, I'm almost through a cycle of coins. I'm at like 150 coins left.
We've almost completed a lap, and then we can start filling in the corners.
Oh, nice. Yeah, 2 more. Very cool.
I just have to leave this part of the overlay up for a while. Not gonna print that. Not gonna pretend that I like put a ton of time into it, but it did take a solid 10 minutes. I would
I was gonna say it probably was not nothing.
So is there a table that lists the actual odds of each type of pig?
Yes. Would you like?
Oh,
to
is that a
know-
gold? I don't know if that's a gold. I think it's a gold. I have to
That
check.
is a gold. That's a gold for you. That's a gold.
Thanks. I was browsing Steam looking for the game.
Rio, would you like to know the drop rates?
Well, so I hadn't thought about this in a while. I feel like if there is like a genuine thing, I feel like you could totally do like fantasy pigs. You draft
Oh
like,
no! Oh
a
no!
partner. You draft a partner, and then they get like a full stack of coins. You earn points, and you go head to head with somebody else for that week.
So you're saying you want this instead of like the Mario Golf Super Rush League, you want to have the Pigs League, where you have a weekly match?
I mean, it's unfortunate that there's only 8 partners, right? Is that how many there are? 8 partners, 7 partners, something like that. But then again, 8 does make for a good thing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you get like 2 partners or something like that, and there's just overlap.
So I don't know if this is exactly what you're suggesting, but here's what this makes me think of.
Yeah.
Is wow, I have so many silvers in my pen. Is that 4 silvers in my pen?
And you get to 5, though.
I got 4 in the pen. We got 3 more hits. Yeah, we got a decent chance. So yes, what this makes me think of is doing like sort of a CPU battle. So sort of how Spock would do the wrestling. Yo, there's the 5th silver. We got 5 in the pen at once.
Nice.
The whole screen is flashing.
That's a shiny pen.
So what you would do is you would say, okay, first round 1 is going to be like Goombario against Poops or whatever their names are. I'm going to get the names wrong. And you'd say that, a white pig, a black pig, a pink pig, those are each worth 1 point. The thunder pig, which is actually more common. That's actually the most common type of pig. That's worth some other points. The question mark is worth 3 points. The gold is worth 7 points. Whatever. You come up with some scheme.
Based
then you
on
just say-
the drop rates. That's what it's like. If there's like an actual table, you could come up with like a legitimate thing as to like this is worth this many points.
Right. So then you would do 99 rolls for Goombario and count up their point total.
Yeah.
And then 99 rolls for
Yeah.
Who
whoever
else?
Yep.
and then count up their total, and then you figure out who wins that matchup, and then you do a little tournament.
You do a little tournament, but I think the more fun thing to do would be have a fantasy league where you get where people draft a partner, and
Oh.
so now it's not just computer Goombario versus computer Bouette or whoever the character's name is. It's Pop-Tart Cat's Goombario versus Shoehorse's Bouette.
I'm never
That's
drafting
so much
Goombario.
more-
Come on.
That's so much more interesting.
That is interesting. This is good content.
I think
This
it
co-
would. I think it would be pretty decent.
So
And
what
you
I will
could,
say,
like, You know, you could, and you know, if people, I saw. I don't think. I mean, part of me hopes it's not real, but it might be. I saw this. I think it was a Reddit post where somebody was like, they were in a fantasy football league and they were playing half quarterback. And half quarterback means that two people share a quarterback. So one quarterback is on two people's teams. And I don't think that's real, but if it is, I think that's very funny. But you could do the same thing, you know, maybe two people, you have like a league of 16 and you just have everybody gets maybe two partners or something like that. So you got
Vanilla league.
you get a start and a sit.
I like that. Or I mean, it's just everyone has two people, but no one is allowed to have the same two. Or whatever.
So you could have like Goombario and Sushi, and no one else could have that particular duo.
Right.
Oops.
Because then
Season 2 featuring hacked-in TTYV partners.
problem is, I mean, not a partner, but everyone's gonna want Flavio.
True.
I don't know about that.
Well, you know, everybody wants.
Upachel, this stonks
Everybody
are high.
wanted Christian McCaffrey, and look how that turned out for him.
Sure. Okay, so again, this is content that needs to happen. It is your idea. You got, you know, first right of refusal to put that content out there. I'll just tell you, if you don't put it out there, I'm snatching it.
Yeah. I'll change my dissertation topic once again to fantasy. Fantasy pigs is now the
Next
topic of my-
September.
Like, I'll totally credit you on the overlay, but that's going up there.
Event by Rio,
Next
website by
September.
Spock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grinding by Shoehorse. Honestly, this sounds great. So okay, here's the downside of having the no, actually, this is fine. This still works with the double partner battle. It still works. Because what you do is you do like a 7-week round robin, and then you could always do a tournament at the end. Because, like all good sports leagues, the regular season just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So you do a 7-week round robin, or however many, actually, ignore that. However many people want to be in the league. Let's say there's 20 people who want to be in the league. You could do a 19-week round robin. But what you do is each week, you just have one stream, or you can even stretch it out to like one a day. Honestly, that'd be so sick. Where you just take a partner. You're like, right now it's sushi time, and we're gonna grind out 99 pigs with sushi and count up how many points we get, and that is sushi's score. And so then everybody who has sushi as one of their 2 draft picks can look and be like, all right, great. So I'm starting with 213 points from sushi.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that Bombette is late in the week, so I'm gonna have to wait to see what the deal
I
is.
see what you're saying. I like that.
So then by the end of the week, you would know. You would know if you've beaten your IRL opponent.
Well, so and I feel like if you're gonna do, I mean, it depends on how many layers you want to add to it. I did another
Gold?
person and
Big
that I met
gold.
through.
Yo, you got a gold too?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
I got one as well.
Through Pi's Discord.
Oh, I get
once
to see it
did
live.
It was like fantasy esports. There's a gold pig.
Yo, that's
Holy.
80.
League of Legends, and basically what you did is you like drafted
Oh, there's a gold.
esports.
Yo.
Holy.
Everybody gold.
Look at that. Everyone got one within.
10 seconds.
Probably
Yeah, I mean,
pretty fast.
honestly, within 30 seconds.
That was cool.
And so I feel like if you wanted to add one extra layer, you could have somebody pick a pig type, and that's they get like a 1.5 multiplier to that pig type, so that there's some actual like player control over the game.
Okay. To expand upon that.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, Sushi got, I don't know, in their 99, Sushi got 12 flower pigs, but I had my 1.5 multiplier on flower pigs.
Gold pig.
This person also had
Nice.
sushi, but this person also had sushi, but they had their multiplier on question mark pig. Sushi only got 3 question mark pigs, so that's that multiplier is not doing as much work for them.
But it makes sense if the
Hey,
character
there's
had like
a
the
gold
multiplier
pig.
itself.
I think that's my last, on my very last one as a gold pig.
Alright, so we're up to 83.
Nice.
Too many gold picks to count.
That was collectively, we went from 77 to 83 in very little time.
And it felt like it had been like, how long was it of a break before that?
It was 10 minutes.
I was gonna
before
say
that.
it felt like it had been a little bit.
It was
10 minutes and then 1 minute for 5 pigs. Yeah, based on that,
the pigs yearn for the fantasy league.
they do. Well, okay, what if... I don't know exactly how this would work out, but similar to that, what if each player, like, 'cause if you're doing this head-to-head thing, you'd have some home games and some away games. What if in your home stadium,
Oh no.
right? In your stadium, the flower pigs were buffed, but the something else were nerfed.
So you draft 2 partners and a pig type,
Right.
so that's your bonus pig. So in this
Right.
fantasy esports, basically you had like a partner that you picked and not a partner, like a champion that you picked and a champion that you banned. So if like somebody on the other person's team played the champion that you banned, they just got 0 points for that person. Like regardless of how anything that they did, they just got 0 points, which I think is a little insane. Whereas if they played the champion that you picked, they got double points. So it was kind of nuts. On like, it really just determined if you picked the right or wrong champions, whether or not you won for that week. But I feel like you could do, maybe not like fully 0 or double, but I feel like you could do something similar to that.
Yeah. What if at the end of the week, to channel Mario Party, at the end of the week we spin like a bonus.
Oh, this
Right.
this pig is buffed for all partners.
Exactly.
So you're like, oh, freaking Goombario got 30 black pigs and only like 1 gold. But then you're like, holy buckets, black pigs got buffed. I'm swimming in points now.
Exactly.
Yeah, watch out. This Saturday, the Paracari Peaks are fighting the Bowset Bacons in Wii Virtual Console Stadium.
I'm so down for this. Like, this sounds so fun.
I mean, I think it sounds like we're gonna continue to workshop this and then make it happen.
Yeah. It's certainly not ready to be announced to the public yet. I realize
Yeah,
that's what's happening right now, but
I feel
No,
like
no,
we
no,
have
don't
to
worry about
have,
it.
Like what is it? Like a soft launch? Is that what they call it?
Uh-huh,
Where
uh-huh.
where you know we've got
Early
like a four,
access.
like a four-person
Early
league.
access. Please join the beta test for our.
Fantasy Pigs beta. We're gonna patch out all the bugs. Yeah, you get like a 4-person or an 8-person league. We give it a test run, and then we have like a the real hard launch.
also some exciting things about this, right? So if you go, let's assume there are 8 partners. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 partners.
Okay.
How do you change your partner?
C stick red.
Select?
Yeah, see right.
You need that for the guy.
No,
There's 8. There's 8.
Wait, why in the pause menu do I count to 9?
You get like the star guy on the pause menu as well.
Oh, I just can't count. Okay.
It
Common
happens to the
error.
best of us.
Yeah. Okay, so there's 8 partners, right? So if each person in the league only had 1 partner, you'd only be able to have 8 people in the league.
Yeah.
If you got 2 people, right? If each person gets 2 partners,
Mhm.
then you're able to have 28 people in the league.
So there's 28 different combinations?
Pairs. Yes.
Okay.
And if you're allowed to have 3 partners, then it goes up to 56.
There's 4,000 people in the league.
No, 56.
1,000 people.
But that means that it could scale, right? So
Yeah.
you could, for just the beta, the closed beta,
Mm-hmm.
it could be just a small group. And you can even try it. You know what you can even do for the closed beta is you could say, let's simultaneously play out all 3 versions of this.
Oh, sure.
Right? The version where you draft 1, you draft 2, you draft 3.
And then poll them at the end to see who had the most fun.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll have
Because
to
they're-
announce this and make beta participants sign an NDA.
Yeah,
You cannot discuss it.
Yeah.
because they're
An
all...
NBA, non-vegetarian agreement.
There are communities that are large enough that I could see 56 people
Oh, sure.
getting into.
I think especially if they're not the ones that has to sit here and farm,
Exactly.
you know, whatever it is,
As long as I'm not in the
198
pan.
pigs. If this is you or me doing 198 pigs, they would watch it just on their pig day.
Right. Well, now, if you could... Ideally, the way that it works, just in terms of human sanity, is each... I lost count. Each partner just gets 1 full reset. You know, each partner gets 99 pigs.
Yes.
And that
I
takes
almost did it again,
takes
man.
about, again, 26 minutes to do that. But if you want to be also tallying the stats as you go, let's say 30 minutes per partner, you're looking at 4 hours of content per week.
That's not that bad.
That's really not that bad. That's
Because here's the other thing is
better than
if-
Chambara.
if you had like 2 people doing it, so this is like you and me, you could even swap off. So like one person and one person just like watches and does the tallying
Yep.
while the other person gets the pigs.
Yep. This is where having, again, my instinct is like, oh, just use a spreadsheet to do all the work. But like
Oh yeah.
having a cool website being built that would keep stats and tally up all the results and yeah. Get the retro achievements plug-in.
New retro achievements category for just pigs.
Yeah. Because that's just what you need is something to count up the pigs. Alright, you need to know how many pigs of each type does each partner get,
Mm-hmm.
and for each partner, how many points are those pigs worth. And that's it. Which is, again, pretty easy with spreadsheets.
Is this the top of the 2025?
This is goal
goals?
number 1.
Yeah.
Goal number 1 is get the Pigs League up and running.
Well, I guess the first thing that I'll say then is I'm glad there's somebody who's at least as enthusiastic about it as I am, or at least was willing to run with it, and not just like, that sounds terrible.
No, don't worry. This is like the 5th pigs format.
That's true.
Yeah.
Next
I don't know.
September.
I don't know if you were around for all of the the pigs ideas, but there are some pigs ideas for Discord Wars.
Oh, I was not. I haven't been able to watch a ton of it, but
All right.
yeah, I think fantasy pigs, and I'll only be taking one class, so I'll have the free time.
Perfect. Well, okay. So then, as a professional when it comes to games, what do you think of these two options?
Okay, I'm a professional now.
Yeah,
All right,
you are.
let's hear 'em.
Okay, so I mean, obviously there's like the 5 Golden Pigs race, right? That's a thing. But what about the 1,000 Golden Pigs team race?
Meme race. I don't mind that. It depends on how many people are on a team. Like I think you need to scale it to how people are participating.
Sure. I think you would.
But if you've got 100 people on each team, 1,000's not that bad.
You're not gonna have 100 on each team, because there were
Oh,
140 who did the 5 pigs race.
Okay, so 70 on each team.
Yeah, I was
think if
picturing.
I think if you make people average about 10 pigs, 10 pigs per person, I feel like that's probably pretty reasonable. I
Okay,
think if you get beyond 10, that's a little much.
I was envisioning 20, but 10 is fine. But you just have like the, well,
24
yeah,
Piper can be a lot of time.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
true.
like, well, right, it's not everybody has to get 20. It's on
Right.
average 20. So maybe somebody.
Just
somebody
put
gets
Vandal with
25,
Piper
one
then.
person gets-
right.
yeah,
So that's
I think that would be a good idea.
so that one is. I agree. I think that one is a good idea. The
Okay.
one that
Here's my bad idea.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, here's a great idea.
no. Here's a this would only work if this were reality TV.
Okay.
Or this is like the Mr. Beast idea, honestly.
Or a fantasy pigs. Okay.
This one is
I
over the
did
course of. Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead. I did hear Mr. Beast invoked at some point, but I think
Might have been me.
I was elsewhere. And
Yeah,
all I
this
get to
is-
go, "What's up, YouTube? I got 30 people to play Paper Mario Golden Pigs."
Yeah, this is the Mr. Beast idea where he will eventually get sued because of it.
Okay.
So this is over the course of the entire 2 weeks of Discord Wars.
Uh-huh.
There's just
It's total
Hey,
Golden Pigs.
it's just total Golden Pigs, and you don't release the number for your team until the end of the event.
So you've got like a private doc that says, okay, we really need to count. So I like that actually a lot as well.
See,
I'm on board
Yes.
with either of these ideas.
okay, but will you agree that that second idea is significantly less healthy?
Oh, absolutely. Because you've got some people, you're going to have the Discord Wars leaders like, we need people in the pigs' minds.
Yes, exactly. What you
Cholesterol is
said.
off the charts.
I've got intel. The Team Waffles has 30 golden pigs. We're sitting on 6 right now. We need everybody to devote an hour to the pigs. So yeah, like I could definitely see it getting incredibly problematic. But I do think it would be pretty fantastic at the same time.
And I think the way that the points would have to work for it would be the larger the margin of victory, the more points you get. Because otherwise, I could see what it happens is like one team is 100 pigs ahead, and so then the team that's behind is just like whatever. We're not
it's
doing
not,
this
it's
anymore.
not worth. You're only getting 20 points off of this.
Right.
There's a golden pig.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, but if it was like a point per pig,
Right.
or maybe like 2 points per pig, you got a 30-point pig league. It's no longer negligible.
Right. Instead of PPR, it's PPP.
Point per pig.
Right. Or it could be something where, if the margin of victory is 20 or less, it's a point per pig.
Oh, sure. You've got
If
like
it's more than
you've
that,
got
it's like
tiers or
1.5 points per pig or something. But again, you would want it to be secret.
Yeah. Yes.
Although, actually, I guess if it's known, I can see it going either way. Like if you were going with the system of
It's known until the last day, and then it's unknown.
yeah.
You release it like with like a day or two left, and then you get the real mad dash to the pigs.
Yeah. The race to the finish, as they would say.
Yeah, it's when they're up by 50. If we can cut it down to them being up by less than 40, that's a 20-point swing for us.
Exactly. Yeah, basically, there was a lot of conversation about how next year's Discord Wars could be almost entirely pigs.
You could make a whole event pigs related, absolutely.
Is that you? He's expecting you, Shoehorse, for next September.
Yeah.
There's another golden pig.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, golden for me as well.
Nice. Well, I'll put it out there that after how this year's Use BS went,
Have you
there
considered
are-
changing your birthday to a different month?
It's not even my birthday.
Oh, well, unlucky. Then you can
Oh.
just move it to.
Right. I could totally just move it. It's I'm either taking a year off, or many years off, or
Going the pig
And I-
way completely.
and-
Rebranding.
yeah. So, which is actually kind of connected to what we're talking about with these pigs. So, this day of 100 oinks that we're doing now, when I was originally planning Use BS3, I basically wanted to have a series of challenges like this.
There's a golden.
Nice. Up to 87. So it wouldn't have just been pigs. It would be something like, I'm going to put together, and maybe this will be what I do next year. I'll put together a laundry list. Is that just another one you got?
No. I just
Okay. I got a pig
those
though.
two were not
Nice.
fun.
Now, is the final pick on the layout the left one or the right one corner? It has to be the left corner, right? Bottom left corner guy is the last one.
We'll see.
Ooh, golden pick for me.
Wow, we're up to 89. So yeah, there'd be a
Alright,
whole
we're gonna
list.
need a pig from you here pretty soon.
Come on. Oh, another one
Oh.
back to back.
Oh, the 3%? Well, Pop Tart's on a break, so
Oh, never mind then. Pop.
he's gonna come back from the break and be like, "Oh, it's over." Yeah, an idea is to put together a list of like huge team goals. So one thing might be, You could
Oh,
be
the
super
corners are not the last ones. No.
Nope. You could be specific and say something like, one goal is SM64, 1,000 stars over the course of the month.
Oh god. Yeah, sure.
Something like that. But the idea is get a
I'm
bunch
starting
of
in
people to do it.
starting in Reese. Oh, you mean for the team? For the team. I was thinking one
Yes.
person getting 1,000.
No.
I'm starting resetting, and I'm getting that chain chomp star over and over again. I'm
No.
just getting
All of
really
these would be
freaking-
team goals.
Just running Womps ILs.
Yeah. They'd all be
Okay.
team goals. Maybe even could set it up where like 100 coin stars count for double or something.
Uh-huh.
Or you go broader, like less specific, more open to interpretation. So instead of saying SM64, 1,000 stars,
All
you say
3D
something like
Marios.
like the goal, one of the goals is 10,000 stars, period.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means. And in DKC 2, 3, DKC 2,
Oh,
They're-
there's like collect the stars.
exactly those bonus levels. Like, yeah, you do those. That's like 100 stars right there.
So I think the only reason I think it would be better to have a little bit more restriction, because you're gonna find some cheese that's just like, oh, that's now really free. I think that was SG's like biggest problem with 30 for 30 is certain things just became way too easy. So I think some amount of restriction, like I think you could do 1,000 stars across 3D Marios. So it
Or
could
like
be
across all
Galaxy-
Mario games ever.
Right.
Sure, so it could be like Galaxy 2, SM64, like you and you could even put in like 3D World, and you're getting 3 per level there. So I think like some amount of restriction would be good on that.
Yo, that's a gold.
Nice.
I also
91.
91.
Y'all got a flurry of them.
Yeah. Well, none of us are using flurry though.
True. If only.
Hold up. Oh, there's no flurry. Never mind. Gold?
Oh yeah, look at that. That's 92.
You could just make like collectively beat every single Mario level, like in all Mario games ever. Including Mario is missing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but what counts as a Mario game?
Every game where he makes a cameo.
Yeah. Or a
Mario
sweater.
Golf 2? My sweater.
I like that idea. I like some like large team-based goals. So, yeah, 100 golden pigs, 1,000 3D Mario stars.
I'm gonna grab the nuclear and the trash list, and it's like all the games not played. Like, gonna make an event just to clear all those collectively.
100 Stuart Little pictures.
Like, that doesn't it feel like, man? I wish somebody would force me into getting all the pictures.
I'm just
Or is
saying,
it just me?
I'll put it
It's
this way,
probably just me.
that game wasn't bad enough to not put it in a game rate at some point.
Oh,
Okay, like,
oh no.
It's
I mean, I already sent you the 2025
Yup.
spoiler-free list, but
What is
I believed in the
Wait,
game.
what? Hang on.
What is a spoiler-free list? Hello?
Well, Rio had to
Oh,
submit
so
to
I
organize
had
an
to-
event.
I had to organize an event, so I sent him, here's a list that hints at what these games are, but it doesn't just outright tell Yimmo what the games are.
Got it.
So when he changes your mind, then I can see like, oh, look, the original list didn't have this.
Well, this just means you needed your hints to
Hey,
be
there's
sufficiently
there's a
vague.
golden pig.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
they're I think vague enough. Like one of them just says like SNES mascot platform.
Don't worry,
Oh,
I'll
Bubsy's
hold
back.
to them.
Bubsy's
Yeah.
so rad.
Back, baby.
Yeah,
But
I hear
that's, like,
SNES
broad
mascot platform, and I'm like, this game's gonna be terrible.
It's-
And I love platformers.
One of the hints may or may not have been probably the biggest mistake of the event. So, you know, it's fine.
I'll probably release them before Rio. Just like leaks.
That's
Like...
why I couldn't give you the full list. So like I gotta avoid the leaks.
I've not said anything. My lips have been sealed.
But I figured that's also a list that I'll release the spoiler-free list, so everybody can do the speculation that they love to do.
The speculating is definitely fun.
Then I release one per day in February. Like I don't know.
What is it? Treat it like Saw for every bingo square you do not complete. I will be releasing one of them.
Yes, Vandal, we got 7 more. I will say that my goal for my event next year, or whenever I do it again, is like 10 to 15 hours per person.
For the thing? Sure,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So with huge group goals, it gets sketchy because like if the goal is too big and the group is not large enough, then you know.
Well, I think that's one of those things where, again, you see how many people, like, sign up, and then you can scale the goals accordingly.
Yo, more like scale the golds accordingly.
Whoa.
Let's go.
So, Vandal, I don't know if you just got back. I just want to throw this out there for you, though. If someone said, say, the words fantasy pigs, what would be your initial response to that?
A good
Is there
lunch.
intrigue?
So to clarify, fantasy pigs where you, as a participant, would not have to do anything.
Yeah, think fantasy football for pigs, but you're like fantasy football, not actually the one playing football.
Vandal is deep in thought. And or just maybe not in the chat anymore.
Did we all agree to collectively let Shoehorse? I'm the last one.
Yeah,
I think that's
99,
fair.
I think we can all stop.
We all stop, yeah. That's good.
Maybe when we get to like 95,
Oh,
we don't
gold.
want all those like back-to-backs.
Well, that is 95, so...
That is 95. Just remember, the faster we clear this, the more time I'll have to fill with other
To
games.
play FM, that's true.
So
The
true.
FM druid is dead, though.
If you want a 12-hour grind, you could combo a 12-hour grind into a lifeline right now.
Yeah, we were saying that if he beats he beat picks so fast and he beats every single other square, he needs to finish the 12-hour grind with event games. And he has FM there. Like, if he does everything except FM, he's just forced to play FM
I
to
don't
finish the
remember
square.
if I said this while you were in the chat, Pop-Tart, but I still think even just going through and doing the world tournament, not that that would get you the lifeline, but I think that like that gives enough of a taste of the game to at least have experienced it. And I don't think that beating the world tournament is that bad. Just like maybe 2 hours.
It's
No,
definitely
it's
not
more
that.
than 2 hours.
I think it's more than that, especially if you like are completely unfamiliar with the game. But it's not like.
Okay, that's fair.
But it's not an overly large commitment, and it's not. It's not
Maybe
grinding
3
either. Like
Yeah.
maybe if your starting deck is awful, you just have to do Rex a little bit or something. But like, it's not
I
like
feel
you're not grinding
Yeah.
for the mages or whatever.
And we're really not even grinding ISIS either. You know,
Yeah.
you're really just like doing Rex a few times, getting yourself a handful of dragons, and then calling it a day.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable. definitely give you a sense for just how the game works in general. You'll have to learn a little bit about fusions and that kind of thing.
Add it to January, and then we're in there.
Yeah,
That's
Pop-Tart, have you
actually the only
crafted your
game
event
in January.
Wow, let's go.
Yeah, that's a pig.
Nice.
Have you planned your event yet, Pop-Tart? Is that your event?
I haven't. I like once upon a time, I kind of put together a list of games. But then SG let me just pick all my games for 30 for 30 this year, and I put a lot of them in there, so I need to come up with another list.
Alright, it's fine. You can say that this is your event is for January 2026.
One day, for sure.
I mean, I'd be down to look into the plugin, the Rotochimens plugin for the pigs.
To just count how many pigs.
Yeah, to get the info. There's
And
like a semi-serious commitment behind it.
And honestly, it should
It
be able
sounds
to.
fun.
I have to imagine that it's not that much more difficult to count how many of each type of pig shows up.
Oh, no. It would be, yeah. It's the same work, pretty much. Pretty much just...
Yeah, I mean, how
Like,
many different types
things
of
to do.
pigs are there? Like 7? 10?
I wonder if I
I
can
guess-
ask Chat GPT to make that for me. There's 10 types of pig.
10 types of pigs. You just get 10 little clickers right on the desk. You go real analog.
Sounds like my M&D archipelago, 10 little clickers. Sorry. No, but I got you. I understood.
Just like what you would use to, if you were working at the pool and you had to keep track of how many people were showing up.
Exactly.
I want to get one more pick to get 25, but we'll see.
Yeah, I was hoping to get 20 in total, but it just fell off. This has been a
Nah,
disaster
fell off,
since I
washed
came
up.
back. Yeah.
Used to be good.
I don't know how many pigs I've gotten.
I want to say, Rio, you have at least 5.
More than 5.
I think it's
No,
Like
yeah.
around 8, right?
somewhere around like 7, I think.
And just
I think
subtract
I
everybody
got-
else's.
I got 5 on the first set. Or 6. So somewhere around there.
6 is a high roll for sure. 6 is a 6 is a 4.6% chance.
Out of 99.
What's your favorite pig, Rhea?
My favorite pig? I don't know. I know I heard Pop-Tart say the question mark pig if the question marks were a little bit more defined. I kind of feel the same way about the stars pig.
The starry
Stars is
pig has
good.
a good color scheme.
There's a golden pig.
Nice.
97.
Ready, we prepare to release your hammers.
The star pig, the one that's on the right side is a star. The one that's on the back is just
A
a
streak.
blob.
It's blue pig.
Yeah, once we get up to like 98 or something, we're gonna have to go to like a poker tournament on the bubble, hand for hand. And again, it's been over 6 hours. I would have guessed like at most 1 or 2. It really has not felt like 6 hours to me.
unfortunate that there's not a full event tracking of time like other events. I get it though, like the offline stuff and more esoteric categories. I don't know if like a 30 to 50 hour estimate sounds right for everybody's bingos.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Well, don't add all the Final Fantasy 14 hours. I mean, you can add them, I guess.
Well, yeah, sure, but you know, I've done a lot of stuff off stream. On stream, I've had, not counting today, I guess, which has been another few hours. It's been 26 and a half hours of stream so far.
Doesn't matter how far away you move the goalpost. As long as there's a goalpost.
I don't think I've streamed anything other than this, like other than bingo in December. So I should be able to just add up all of my stream
Ooh, that's a
time.
goal. I'm probably gonna probably stop.
That's 98.
I'll go until 99. Hit in the pan.
That's 25 for you. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
I've been very lucky. Very, very lucky. Except for the half hour, we can just ignore that one.
Yeah, that's wild that if you get rid of that half hour, you
Oh,
found
there's
24 of them. Oh, okay,
Okay, hands
that's
up.
99.
I would have not guessed that's the last pick in the layout to be marked. A little sneaky little pick.
Yeah, I was trying to basically do like another loop on the inside, more or less.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
I hit a pen. And chat's daring me to hit it. Oh, I won. Fuck it. Oh, it's not gold. We're fine. We're fine. Not clicking anything else.
Can you believe now that we've all stopped, it's gonna take Shoehorse 40 minutes to get
Oh
this
no,
done?
dude.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
You can take a horse to the pond, to the water, but you can't drink for the horse, man. Is it not a saying or something like that?
It is, yeah.
It is, yeah.
you can- I just need 1 gold. That's it.
Think you need to bring Lackluster out? Or at least change the partner.
Nah, you gotta dance with the one who brought you.
That's true. I've used sushi the whole time.
I just wanted to pick
Wow.
Betray.
Wow.
On this save file, I didn't upgrade Paracarry.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah, you've been at 13 HP all day.
This is genuinely my save file from when I was a kid.
Aw.
Get owned, Paracarry.
Which also, when I went and looked at all my badges and looked at the ones that were on, I was just like, well, I don't remember enough about this game to really know anything. Like, the game is good. I'm not gonna say it's not good. It's good. It's just hard to go back to it relative to like Thousand Year Door. in my
yeah.
opinion. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it's the same for me. Like, I would never play again like SMRPG or this one when you have TTYD. I know.
Now, I'll say SMRPG is different enough. Because SMRPG still has, like, big numbers in it. It's not Final Fantasy style big numbers. I have trouble with the RPGs where it's like, this boss has 180,000 health, and your attack does 10,275 damage. Okay, so those are just both huge numbers. I have no idea how this fight goes. But Paper Mario's a little too small for me when they're just like, Bowser, 100 health. Does the final boss just have 100? What? Oh, I thought that was it, but it was just pink.
Ooh.
Everyone could be it.
All right, I gotta head out, but I'm glad I could join for a little bit.
Yeah,
I'll,
Thanks
Oh,
for listening to Stupid Up.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing the vision for 2025.
Yeah, we'll talk more.
Yes.
All right,
Good
y'all
luck
have a
with the
good one.
cooking.
See
Bye.
ya. Yeah, you said he was making lasagna? Man, that sounds good.
Yeah. I know. I heard
Mom's
that, and I was
lasagna.
it's like, can you send me some?
Can I fly over right now?
I missed. I just really want to get it before I have to reset again. I feel like the reset is very anticlimactic.
I mean, we all know you have the new file manip done.
Exactly. The reset is just guaranteed first one.
You know what? I'm gonna try holding the L button for this one, just to see.
He was the imposter alone. He added the beautiful file.
Oh, it was flashing, and I was like, no way! But I just need the flashing ones and the pink ones to reproduce, and then we're in
Then
there.
you'll be set.
The question mark one comes out then.
Also, we're probably over 100 already, and I just missed one or two of them. Probably.
Probably.
But we've come this far.
You gotta count it out. You know, it's 100 of the ones that you've counted.
Yeah. I'm honestly very impressed that I have managed to not miss any of the clicking in OBS. That I've actually put 99 check marks up there so far.
Yeah, that is impressive, actually.
And no one's gonna comment on the one on the right side that is very much misaligned with all the others.
The verified mark, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I didn't notice it initially, but now.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I
there.
noticed it a long time ago, so now you should look at it.
When I was adding in all the question marks, I needed it to be a few pixels away from the right side of the screen, but it kept just trying to snap to the right side of the screen.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Gotta use the arrows.
Yeah, I did that for the other ones, and then I was just like, I was also
Yeah.
trying to put this thing together at, 11:02, as I'm also trying to get started. Alright. I'm predicting we get this within the next... I was going to say within, the next 12, but I think it's within the next 5.
Ooh, bold. Pretty bold.
We're getting it soon. It's happening. The pig wants to be released.
By the way, it's in the Minesweeper game on the Races chat.
Oh, perfect. Oh, yeah. Are you still up to sweep some mines
Yeah,
right after
yeah.
this? Awesome.
Demon Crawl. Oh, yeah.
And leans into like having enemies, but still a Minesweeper roguelike.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should remember because Captain made the emote. There's an enemy called Canker. It's not an actual enemy attack. It's just like this DBD logo bouncing on the screen, and if you click it, it deals damage to you.
Oh no.
That certainly looks like Minesweeper Dungeon Crawler.
Okay, I don't need to be streaming anymore. Shoehorse is streaming. It's
wrong about
we're still
within
talking in
5.
his stream, so
But what about within 12?
we'll raid. I'm sure you're all over there
we're
anyways,
about
but
to
just
be
in case. Thanks for watching. I'm going on a trip for Christmas to see some family, so I'll be gone from tomorrow through Friday, but I'll be back next weekend to knock out the rest of Bingo Adventure. So I'll take it easy. Have a Merry Christmas. And be good.
I'm so excited for this pig league. It's gonna be so good.
I wonder if you just go to like get like recolor